Welcome, everyone. Melissa Jane here for another tech tips and strategies, tech tips and tutorials, just tech tips, social media, and all that good stuff. My name is Melissa Jane, and we're going to get started in about 3 minutes, guys. Okay, stand by. Welcome, 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 everyone. I gotta stop doing that. Keep on doing that. Welcome, 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 everyone. MJ here, and it's good to be back. It's another Thursday, and I'm here twice a week now, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I probably will have to do more shows per week if I want to keep up with people like Before the Billions. Shout out to Before the Billions. Good to have you here. Thank you for joining, and also thank you for joining on the pre-show on Instagram. It's definitely good to cross use the different platforms. The people that are on Instagram may not necessarily be on YouTube, so definitely want to get people over from there into here. You like the music, do you? Awesome, awesome. I'm glad that you do. Come on in, guys. Please go ahead and share on your social media if you can. On your if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, you can easily share to Facebook. If you're on YouTube, if you're in our community on YouTube, then go ahead and tell a few people in the community. That would be nice. Yes, indeed. Let's see who's here. No problem. Criminality Online, welcome. How are you doing? It's good to have you. I think it's my first time meeting you. Criminality Online, it's good to have you here. That is so brilliant. Who else do we have? Yes, okay, all right. I'll share in my Discord. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Leverage each other's communities. That is awesome. So that's going to be a little bit of a topic later on, is about community. So I hope you can stick around for the topic of community later on. But first of all, I'm going to be giving you what I'm here to give you, and that's some tech tips and tutorials. And if you don't know yet, my name is Melissa Jane, and I am your tech tip and tutorial facilitator. I will show you a few things or two just to help you with your social media. If you can check the previous 2 videos that I've done, live streams, in fact, they were regarding Instagram stories, how to post the stories, how to do Instagram lives, and all that good stuff. Because I know that there are many people that may not know how to do that yet. And if you're a complete beginner, then that will definitely help you. I see we have a Facebook user. So the Facebook user is in my Facebook group, in my private Facebook group. And if I'm going to go over there just so that I can actually see your name, because if you don't give me permission, that's Reggae Ellis. Welcome, Reggae Ellis. I would love for you to actually, Reggae Ellis, if you could join me on YouTube. I'm going to give you my YouTube link. I'm going to just drop that in the chat room for you. If you could come over to YouTube, that would be great, because you know what? In a little while, I'm actually going to I'm going to stop using Facebook. So I'm going to just drop you that link there, Reggae Ellis, and then we could all be in one place together, in unison together. All right. So let's get into it. I'm not going to hang around today too long. And I hope that you guys are doing well. That's what the lead attorney says, right? Hope you guys are doing well. Oh, struggle streaming again. He's so awesome. I love to watch the lead attorney. All right. So we are going to start by giving you. I'm going to start by giving you a few of the tips that I told you about, and that shouldn't take too long. As a matter of fact, how to stream to multiple destinations at the same time. All right. We are going to start with that. How to stream to multiple places at the same time. That's what we're going to start with today. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And if you come on in, just go ahead and say hi. That would be lovely. Just go ahead and say hi if you do come into the room. All right, we're going to share this screen over there. We've got a lot of stuff going on. Let's see. And I'm going to open up StreamYard over here as well, because I'm going to be showing you something in StreamYard. If you're in the chats and you use StreamYard, let me know. And I'm actually just sort of taking my time a little bit, because I know that it takes people a little bit of time to come into the room. It takes people just a little bit of time. As a matter of fact, what I'll do Thinking, should I play a song or should I just go straight into it? Should I play a song or go into it and give you guys a chance to come in? Because I know that you will miss it. Hey, 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 Facebook user, another Facebook user. Who is this? Wilma. Hey, Wilma Melker. Click on the YouTube link if you don't mind. I'd like you to come into the YouTube channel and also subscribe to the channel. Yeah, let's get the preliminaries out of the way. If you wouldn't mind, if you could go over to the YouTube channel, which is in the chat there, and subscribe to the channel, and also turn on the notifications so that you will be notified when I go live the next time. Would you do that for me? I would love for you to do that because I'm actually giving some good stuff away for free. Some people will have courses, and I do have a course for all the stuff that I'm showing you. But I want to just give you some free stuff at the moment, and then later on we'll talk about the other stuff. But come on in, share with a couple of people, and like the video. Number one, like the video. Two, subscribe, and three, turn on the notifications. Like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. All right, while I'm doing that, I'm going to show you how you can stream to multiple places. Let's get into our lesson for today. All right, guys. Now, do you see my screen? Do you see my screen on your computer? And of course, as well, it's best to watch this on your computer. If you're at home, watch it on your computer because I'm going to be showing you some stuff. And if you're trying to look at this on your phone, I don't think you'll see it very well. I don't think you'll see it very well at all. So try to, whenever you're coming into these streams, you're looking at it on your computer so that you will be able to see all the details. So if you're looking at this on your computer, drop in computer or even pewter. And if you're on your phone, drop in phone in the chat. All right, let me know how you are viewing this. And Wilma, these tips could be very, very good for you because I know that you're still wanting to get into, you're still working with your techie stuff. You did your first live stream or one of your first live streams with me several months ago. But let us come in and learn how to do a few things. So anyway, we're in StreamYard. You can use a free version and you can also use the paid version. Now, with the free version, I think you can only stream to one location. But with the paid version, you can stream to multiple places at the same time. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do today, how to stream to multiple places at the same time. Because right now, I'm actually streaming to YouTube and on Facebook, my account page, and also Facebook group, a private group. My YouTube, my Facebook account, and a Facebook group. And you can actually broadcast to several more places at the same time. I have the package which allows you to stream to 3 places. All right, so what you do, you first will set up your destinations. Now, right now, I have several destinations that I've created. To add a new destination, you can click on the Add a Destination button. And look here, you can create to your Facebook page, groups, and profile. You can stream to Twitch. You can stream to LinkedIn page, events, and profile, custom RTMP, which we'll get into in a future lesson, and then your YouTube channel, and even to Twitter. So there's a lot of places where you can add a destination. I've already set up my destinations and they are ready to go. So all I need to do then is to go into broadcast and go to create a broadcast and then click on new broadcast. And here are the list of all of my destinations. So again, I can only choose 3. I'm going to choose my Facebook page, my Facebook account, my Melissa Jane Show private Facebook group, and my YouTube channel. And again, I can only choose 3. And then I'm just going to give this a title. I'm just going to call this Est broadcast. I'm going to give it a description, which I'll fill that in later. And then I can either stream immediately or, hey, she stopped my thunders here. Welcome. She can, and also I saw Titanium. Welcome, welcome, guys. Good to have you. And then you can give it a description and you can schedule it for later. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hit schedule for later. And here I can upload a thumbnail image. Let's see if I have something available. I'll just use my same thumbnail and apply that. And then I can select the date. So I'll select it for Monday the 18th. Actually, I'll select that for Tuesday, since I do have a show on Tuesday. And then I will give it a time, which will be 8 p.m. 80, and then the p.m. So there I have scheduled the date and the time. And then I'm going to customize the same information for each destination. All right, I have to have a description in here. So let's just put a test for now. I'm not going to think about this through right now. And I'm going to do the same for this one. And then I click create broadcast. All right, so it's doing it right now. It's creating a broadcast for next Tuesday at 8 p.m. All right, guys, so there you have it. This is my scheduled broadcast. And again, it's going to 3 places, 3 different destinations. All right, guys, if you haven't seen this before, then just drop me a message in there. If this is all new, if this is all something that you're familiar with, then also say, yeah, we know this. All right, just to give me a sense of how well you know this stuff. Okay. Then when I'm ready to go live, I will just enter the studio and I will broadcast. And again, it's going to be going to 3 places at the same time. That's what I wanted to show you today, how to stream to multiple places at the same time. All right, guys, what did you think of that? Let me know. Give me some feedback in the chat room. Give me some feedback. Welcome, Titanium, Criminality Online, and She Stole My Thunder. I'm going to have you guys come up in a little bit after I deliver this little bit of techie stuff, and see, we can talk some more tech stuff, because I think you guys are in the same space as me. So it will be good just to have a conversation about what we're doing here. All right. So the other thing is that I wanted to show you is how to post to multiple platforms at the same time. That was another question that somebody asked me through the week. And this is basically what I'm doing. The questions that people ask me through the week, I will address them during my lives, as well as other things too. I'm still just doing some really, really basic stuff right now, but we're about to get into the meat of the stuff. You know, I'm still putting some things together here. I'm doing my intro. You know, I'm working on my new intro. As a matter of fact, let me just go ahead and show you a quick intro that I put together with a countdown of just a 1-minute countdown. Let's see, where is that one? I'm going to just show you my little 1-minute countdown. I'm going to do a different one, but I'm just wanting to. I wanted to find a 3-minute countdown clock, and I couldn't find one, so I've got to find a 3-minute countdown. For now, I just found this quick 1-minute countdown clock, and here it is, just a quick 1-minute countdown clock, and I'll let you see that in 1 second. We're going to be doing some stuff here, guys. We're going to be doing some stuff. Yes, indeed, we will. Yes, indeed, we will. Give that a chance to come in. So welcome, guys. If you're just joining the stream, Gary Dixon's here. Welcome, Mr. Gary Dixon, calling in from the UK. I was just showing people how to stream to multiple places at the same time. And I just want to quickly show you what my most recent countdown clock looks like. It's just a 1 minute. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'll just play a couple of seconds. Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Yeah, rock on, rock on, rock on. I was grooving back there. I was grooving, man. Okay. She Stole My Thunder is coming with the French now, and I can't understand French just yet. Quest. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm gonna let you come and share with your beautiful accent. What we need to know is if we're able to stream to several platforms at the same time. Um, I think be, She Stole My Thunder. You must have come in late because that's exactly what I just showed you. You can stream to YouTube and Facebook at the same time, as well as some other platforms. Absolutely, you can. You can, and I just showed you. So I think I'm going to guess that you came in a little bit late. So I'll just show you exactly how many different pla- um, how many different platforms you can stream to at the same time. I just showed you that, but let me just quickly show you that again. Okay. All right. Do you see this here? Destinations. Add a destination. Look at all these different places you can stream to at the same time. She Stole My Thunder. Did you see this earlier? Facebook page, Facebook group, and Facebook profile. You can stream to Twitch. You can stream to LinkedIn, YouTube, of course, Twitter, and also a custom RTMP, which is going to be a little bit more complicated, but it can be done. And that's basically like if you wanted to stream through a website. Yeah, good to see you. All right, let's see if what you're saying here. Uh, oh, what I saw seemed to be only streaming to one thing, as in you had selected just Facebook. No, no, no. I'll go back. Okay, so it doesn't matter. You came in a little bit late, but I just caught you up. I just caught you up. And what does Gary say? This I need to know. Countdown. Oh, yeah, yeah. I will show you how I built this countdown. I will show you exactly how I built this countdown. In fact, I can show you that today too. I can show you that real quick today. Let me put that on my list. Countdown. Because I just literally built it 3 minutes before I started this session. It's just a temporary one. It's just a temporary one. Um, okay. Let's see. Criminality online. Hey, She Stole My Thunder. Good to see you here. Oh, I thought you could only pick one. I got you. Yeah, you can pick with the free version of StreamYard. Excuse me. With the free version of StreamYard, you can only pick one. All right. The free version of StreamYard is pretty good, but it does have a lot of limitations. Now, I have the level that's just like the next level up, which is a paid version, but it was actually a special paid version that was available over the holidays last year. It's just about coming to the end. So I'm about to upgrade to a different version. But I can stream to 3 places at the same time, not more than 3. So I typically, right now, I'm streaming to Facebook, my Facebook profile page, my Facebook group, my Facebook private group, and also YouTube. Those are the 3 places that I typically stream to each and every week. All right. So let us see what we're saying here. Um, Yep. Good evening, Janet Blackman. How are you? Good to have you here. And everybody's making their acquaintances. Definitely. I love to see that happen, actually. I love to see when you come in and you greet each other because we're at the end of the day, we're all one community, we're all one family. And that's the topic for today. We're going to be talking about community. See how lovely it is when everybody comes into the room. And it's just like, in real life, you come into a room and you say hi to people that are in the room, right? We can do that still online. So that is what it's all about. We have musicians in here. We have artists. She Stole My Thunder is somewhat of a photographer, and I would call her an artist as well. And we have Janet Blackman. We have lots of different types of people here. We all, at the end of the day, make up the community. So who else just came in? Veronica Boards. Veronica Boards. We're family here. At the end of the day, we're all family. Welcome to Veronica Boards. Veronica, come on over to YouTube. We're all hanging out in YouTube land right now. I'd like to get my YouTube hours up. We're all striving to do that in our YouTube community. We want to get at least 4,000 hours, right? 4,000 hours. It's a big deal. And some people like Before the Billions is really, really going for it. And also, Miss B Furness, is that her name? Mrs. B Furness. She is really, really going for it too. And of course, the lead attorney, he's our teacher, and we are following it in his example. All right, all right, all right. So we're going to have some people coming up in a little bit, but we want to get through our technical stuff first. And yeah, we are family. Yeah. Right? So we're going to talk about community in a little bit. Right. So anyway, I've shown you how to show you all the destinations. The next thing I want to show you is how to post to multiple platforms at the same time. All right, let's go over to that. Let's go over to that. Okay. As a matter of fact, let's show you that right now. Okay, so this now, let me drop the link in the chat. It's actually quite a big link. It shouldn't really be that long. It shouldn't really be that long. Creator Studio. This is called Creator Studio. I think if I go here, if I grab that, that should take you to it if it's just that alone. Yep, that will take you to it as well. All right, so I'm going to drop that link in there. I think if you click on that, hey, Gail Luckett's arrived. Welcome, Gail Luckett. It's good to have you. And I want to say thank you so much for your generous gift last week or last stream. I didn't I didn't acknowledge it at the time because I typically don't check my phone when I'm doing the show. So now I'm going to have to get into the habit of checking my phone as I'm doing the show. So where's my phone? It's right here. I got to make sure I keep the phone handy. If I get a little bell, I will check it. So right now I'm showing you a few little techie things. This is the studio, the Facebook studio. And what I'm going to show you here is how to post to multiple places at the same time from the computer. You can do it from your phone, and you can also do it from your computer. So if you're like me and you like to use your computer all the time, then this will be handy. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome, Miss Gail Lockett. It's good to have you here. Absolutely. I do want to reach out to you. I do want to talk to you about your moderator services or your moderator activity. I'm just so curious to know how you go about that. Selector C, welcome. How you go about that? Because I see you in so many different streams. I want to know. I'm just curious to know how you go about that. Anyway, so let's say I have something that I want to upload. I have a post that I want to upload. Now let me see if I have a post handy. I'm sure I have a post handy. Let's try this one here. Yeah, let's try this post here. Let's go ahead and go to the green button here, create a post, Instagram post. And I'm just going to go ahead and add the piece of content that I want to upload. I'm going to go ahead and find this file. And I have a file already here of some trading classes that I do. Upload that file. And of course, I'm going to add my content, my text in here. Again, I'm not going to spend time writing it right now, but test in for right. I'm going to put in my content here. And then all I need to do is make sure that at the bottom here, your Facebook page is also selected. All right. Once I do that, it'll publish to my Facebook page and my Instagram at the same time. All right. So you can do this from your computer very, very handily. We're going to do this right now. And then I'm also going to show you something else. All right. So let me go ahead and upload this. It's just a test, but I just want to show you what we're doing. And again, let me know, guys, if you post to multiple places at the same time, what tools do you use? What tools do you use to make life easier for yourself? Okay, let me know what you use to post to multiple places using your computer. I know there's a lot of tools out there. This is what I'm using right now to post to my Instagram and my Facebook for a post. Okay. You can't do it from the computer for stories. Not with this software. There's probably a way to do it with some other software, but not with this one. You can't do it with this. All right, so I'm going to go ahead over to my my Instagram and go ahead and refresh this. Go ahead and refresh this page, and there is my Instagram story posted. And let me go over to my Facebook page and refresh this. Oh, it's my page. Actually, it's my page. It's my page. So it's a digital marketing strategist. And there it is on my page. So you can upload it to your business page and your Instagram page. Those two things are connected. Right, guys, let me know if this is useful, if you have seen this before, or if whatever program you use to upload to multiple places at the same time. Because this was a question I received this week. Let me know if you use this feature, which is the Facebook Creator Studio, or you use something else. Come on, guys, communicate with me. Let me feel that you're here with me. Let me feel that you're here with me. All right, guys. So this was a flyer that I did for Tuesday. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this post because I did it from Tuesday. As a matter of fact, I can go back to my Creator Studio and delete it from here just by clicking on the check mark, the little box there, and delete it. And it will delete from both places. There you have it. So I'll go back to my Instagram and refresh this. It should be gone in a second. There you have it. It's gone. Let me check my messages while I'm here. All right. So let's see. None at the moment. None at the moment, Gary. Yeah. So it can make life a little bit easier if you post, if you're using your computer a lot and you want to post to two places at the same time, you can do that. Alternately, you can actually post from straight to Instagram from your phone, and you can upload to Facebook at the same time. All right. You can upload your post from your phone and upload to multiple places at the same time from your phone as well. All right. So who else has just come in? Yishka. Hey, Yishka. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry I couldn't connect with you today. This morning I was wrecked, man. I was up at 3 a.m. this morning to trade. I was up at 3 a.m. and I went back to bed at about 6 or 7 a.m. So, I had to sleep until about 11 this morning, 7 till 11. I was so tired. As a matter of fact, if anybody is a trader, is anybody a trader in here? I would love to chit chat with the traders because I want to show you something that I did this morning. Do we have any traders? Any people that trade on the Forex? Do we have any traders that trade on the Forex in the room? Let me know. We can have a chit chat about that too. We're going to talk about a lot of different things today. Even after I finish with the techie stuff, we're going to chit chat. We are going to chit chat, guys. All right, Yishka, are you at work? After I finish my show tonight, if you're up and you're not too tired, we can go through the stuff that you need tonight. If you want to do it tonight, because again, tomorrow morning, I'm getting up early to trade. I'm getting up early, early, early. I'm getting up at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. to trade. Those are in the middle of the night, guys. That's the best time to trade. Volatility, the volume is there. All right, we have some traders in the room. Wow. We have Marcia Demers. She's a trader. I know that you trade early in the morning as well. Put the times when is the best time that you trade. And I do believe you trade indices. Is that right? Tell us if you're a trader, guys, if you're a trader right now and you trade, drop in the chat what's your favorite thing to trade and what times are the best times for you to trade. All right, so Gary says I help others also to trade, always looking to help. Yes, indeed, we are a community, and we're going to be talking about community. So stick around, guys. I hope you can stick around. We're going to be talking about community tonight after I deliver this training. Let me know what's the best times for you to trade and what you trade. Anybody in the chat room, if you're a trader, let me know. All right. Thanks for coming in. Again, I want to remind you, my name is MJ, Melissa Jane, and I am a techie. I'm a techie, and I like to show you how to use social media and technical tools to help to streamline your work and to make you more productive. So I just showed you how to stream to multiple platforms at the same time. And I also showed you how to post to multiple platforms at the same time. All right, that can save time, right? That can save you time. I think I have one more techie thing to show you today. What is that? What is that? I think I had it on my list. Okay, I guess we're going to come into that part in a little bit. All right, so here's what I want to show you right now. I think I've shown you the techie stuff right now. I want to show you. Okay, so let's see. Gary says 2 a.m. trading HFX, high frequency trading. That's what Gary trades. High frequency trading at 2 a.m. I trade DeLorean at 3 a.m. and let's see, 5 a.m. UK time, noon as well. Okay. And let's see what She Stole My Thunder says. I will be heading home, so I'll be watching from my phone and won't be able to respond, but I'll have my eyes on you, so nobody miss this. Okay, She Stole My Thunder. Let me know once you get home. If I'm still up, I would love to hear your beautiful, beautiful French accent. It's so lovely. Okay. I'm going to rewatch this recording. Okay, not a problem. Indices between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. Eastern. That's Marcia. Marcia is the indices chick, and she is crushing it absolutely there. Hey, before the billions. Now, before the billions, do you trade? With a name like Before the Billions, I'm pretty sure that you probably trade as well. Trade, invest, to get those billions, man. To get those billions, you must be doing something. You must be doing something. I should call myself Millie Before the Millions. All right, here we go. So next, we're going to go into our conversation part of the. Oh yeah, I was going to show you the countdown, wasn't I? I was going to show you the countdown. I'm going to show you the countdown before the billions. Good to have you guys here. I really love it. All right, let me go ahead and show you the countdown since Gary asked about it. This is really simple. This is so simple. You're not even gonna believe how simple this is. All right, so let us go ahead and show you this. I'm gonna take this off first and show you. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, if you're enjoying this session, let me know. Let me know if you enjoyed the session. Oh, Yishka, you lost me. Not a problem. Yeah. So yeah, let me know, Yishka, if you're available tonight after I finish my show, and I can show you. All right, no problem. So here is Canva. Of course, you knew I was going to go to Canva, right? I do all of my designs in Canva. So here I have designed my flyer. got my picture, got my elements and all of that stuff, or my text. And then what I did, I simply went to videos, the video section. The video section over in Canva. You see it, Gary? Right there where my red mouse is. And then I typed in countdown, right? A countdown video is all I'm looking for. A countdown video. Now, unfortunately, I haven't found one here that is more than 1 minute. But trust me, by the end of tonight, I will have one that's more than 1 minute. It's just that I was just doing this really, really quickly before the show. I was talking about Canva in the Discord too, right? Right? We all love Canva. Canva is awesome. So yeah, countdown timer, and then go ahead and search for the time that you're looking for. Now I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't find one that was more than 1 minute, so I just wanted to just go ahead and use the 1 minute for now. And I'm just going to just crop this down a little bit. Just crop that down a little bit, and then just reduce the size. And just put it into place where you want it. So I'm just going to make it quite discreet. It's going to be right in the middle here. You could put it, you could design it anyhow you want. All right. With that, I also have, I placed some music on here as well. Just went to the audio section. I just placed one of the items just by clicking it, which brought it to the bottom of the screen here. So I have a 1 minute countdown, and let's just see how it looks here if I just do that. All right. And then I just downloaded that, and my finished product was there's my finished product. A 1 minute countdown. All right, so that's my 1 minute countdown. I will be doing a 3 minute, or actually I might even do a 5 minute, or I'll have a few. Let's see what the chat room is saying. So I was just talking about Canva in the Discord, right? It says before the billions, he has a Discord. He has his own YouTube channel, which is amazing. If you haven't seen Before the Billions channel, you got to check it out. If we're going to have him coming up in a little bit, so at that point he can drop his link if he wants to, and and Discord, right, Gary? Our community is not the only one that uses Discord. Our community is not the only one that uses Discord. Trust me, there's a lot of stuff going on out here. We're going to talk about community today. It's all about community. Select to see night all work in the morning. So the social networking is really interesting in stepping up. I will be watching the videos. Thank you so much, Select to see. It will really help you to reach a lot of people. And you're a DJ. You're a DJ. A radio host, I believe. So you definitely want to utilize social media to reach more people. Canva is a great way for a lot of people to make thumbnails for free. Absolutely, the thumbnails for your YouTube channel. Let me just give you a quick look at a couple of the thumbnails that I've been making recently, because I am changing up now. Oops, what am I trying to do? I'm changing up my my thumbnails for my show now. Just go to these are the thumbnails that I've been using right now, because I actually researched some of my competition out there, and they have big, happy smiling face, very, very bright and out there, and the text needs to be big and bold and jump off the page. So this is the style that I'm kind of leading towards at the moment, but we'll see how it goes. This is the thumbnail that I'm going with. That was the one for last week, and this was the first IG stories one. So I'm working with this for now. You guys give me any feedback if you have any. Tell me what you think, because we have a lot of YouTubers in here. I really, really do appreciate it. Yeah, let's go back to that. Okay, so let's see what else. Can you get a 10-minute That's what I'm going. That's what I'm going to be looking for. I know you can get them off of YouTube. I know you can get them off of YouTube. So I'm going to be looking because, as a matter of fact, I have one that's like 3 minutes already, and I got it from YouTube. Let me just show you the one that I was using before, and I actually had to use it today because a longer countdown. I had to use the old one that I was using, and this is like about 3.5 minutes. Take a quick look at this. I'm not going to play the whole thing. You see, that one was three. That's 3 minutes and something. So yes, you can actually. What I did to get that one, I actually downloaded the video from YouTube, which was just the timer. All right. As a matter of fact, if I could go over to YouTube and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's go ahead and show you that. It's all about tips today. It's all about techie tips. So as they come, as questions come, I will answer them. I will answer them. Of course, I will. So let me go over to YouTube now. Let's go over to YouTube. There we go. YouTube. Let's see if I. Hold on a second, guys. Nope. I need to have that screen over here. I need to have that screen over there. Okay. So YouTube. Let's keep that. I want to play some music later. I'm going to go over to YouTube and I'm going to go to, I'm going to just type in countdown. Count. Out. Oh, come on. Countdown. Timer. All right. And it gives you different sizes 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. So let's go to the 10-minute one. Oh, that's 10 seconds. Hold on. For what minutes? Yeah, 10 minutes with music. You got with music without. So I'm going to just say 10 minutes. So this is the one that I think I've used before. And all you can do is download this. Now you might need to have a program to download it. I have a special way of like say recording this. So I'm going to record this and then use that. There are applications that you can use to download from YouTube, but I'm not going to get into that right now. That will maybe be another tip if you need that. But for now, you're going to grab that and then you'll put that video as part of your Canva and you'll have your 10-minute countdown clock. All right, guys, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Let me see what's happening in the chat. I want to make sure I this is kind of, yeah, we've already take that. Make sure I get. Wow, that seems really simple, Melissa. Absolutely. What I'm showing you is going to typically be simple, and for the most part, I want to show you stuff that's for free as well. I want to show you stuff that's for free so that you can just, take care of stuff for yourself. Gail, were you wanting information on how to make someone a moderator or just about what I do on channels as a moderator? Actually, both. I would love to know both. I'm kind of intrigued. I really would love to know both. So if we could chat about that, I would love it. If it's something that you can share here, that's fine too. And of course, you are also welcome to come on up. Before the billions, I just use a picture with my logo. I got lazy at making thumbnails. But you know what? Before the billions, your images are striking. That image that you used with Harry Potter, I think it was Harry Potter, or some kind of some sort of anime. I think it was really, really great. Your pictures are striking, and the fact is that you're getting people to attend. So that's the most important thing, right? Is to get people to attend, get people to show up. I like that one, right? Yeah, I thought you would. The purple would go with your purple theme. All right, let's see what else. What else? This is fabulous. I'm working on a project as we speak. Yeah, you can download something. All right. I just connected with you on Instagram. I'm available on a WhatsApp, Melissa. Thank you so much. We will definitely connect after this later on tonight or tomorrow. Okay, so any other techie things before we jump into it before we jump into something else. And just as a reminder, Gary, you can upload your music to Canva. So if you wanted to use your music as a oh, there's one thing that I didn't show you. Once I've downloaded my countdown, to upload it, I like to troll. Okay. Once you've downloaded that Canva file, that countdown, then to upload it to your StreamYard, it's fairly simple if you know StreamYard. But for those that don't know StreamYard, let me show you how that's done. Let me show you how that's done. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Let's go into this studio. Hope I don't get any feedback. Hope I don't get any feedback. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to mute that phone, mute that camera. I'm going to enter this studio, and then I can show you. Yep, I can show you that now. All right, so I'm in a studio, right? The StreamYard studio. And what you do, you go to the brand section, and then all you need to do is go to the overlays. Actually, it's the video clips, and add a video clip. All right, you add your video clip, and I'm going to add that video clip that I just created. How it's called, how to create a stories presentation. That's what it was. It's a 1 minute countdown, and that's what I should really call it. I should really call it a 1 minute countdown, and then click on open. I'll rename that afterwards. Oh, Frank's just joined us. Welcome, Frank. How are you? How are you? How are you today? Getting closer to the auditions, man. I was thinking about the auditions tonight, last night, and I was playing a couple of videos of something that I wanted to do, but now that I look at it, it's more of a dialogue between two people, and I don't know how that was going to work. So we'll see. I gotta come up with something by Saturday. All right. So I just uploaded that countdown, that 1 minute countdown, and to show you how it looks. All right, guys. So that's how you do it. So what I want to see from you guys who have not done a countdown. All right, I'm going to give you some homework. We'll do this like school. If you have never done a countdown before with music, a countdown with music and an image, do so by next time, or do so for your show. All right, if you're a YouTuber, do so for your show. All right, guys, I think that would be pretty cool. Setting people homework. Who do I think I am? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right. Good to have Frank with us, the Emmy award-winning producer. He is looking for voice talent for an amazing graphic novel that he's working on, that he has produced. Oh my gosh, that is an exciting project. It's really intrigued me. It's really quite strange because I'm not really into graphic novels, but this project is just amazing. So Frank says, by the way, I have a site I can recommend if you're looking for great monologues. Ooh, perfect. I need it. Of course I do. Thank you, Frank. I need that. Please send that to me. Whichever way, drop a comment, drop it in the comments or something. I will grab that later. I don't know if you can guests put links in. I don't know if guests can put links in the chat. So drop it into connect with me on Instagram or the Discord. Absolutely. All right. Okay. Homework is good. You like the homework, Gary? You're actually a pretty good student, Gary. I got to tell you, pretty good student. You attend all the classes and you completed the entire my entire course. For those that don't know, I have a 8-module course on all of this stuff that I'm talking about. I'm just dropping you some hot nuggets here, but I actually have an 8-module course that goes into a lot of depth. So Gary is one of my past students. Hey, and he is awesome. So I guess there's been some developments over the last year, so I've actually got more to add to that to that course. Now I have more to add to that course. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, guys. All right, all this talking. I'm not really a big talker. I don't think that I'm a big talker, but all this talking, man, it's a whole new world for me. I don't know how you do it before the billions. I don't know how you do it. You talk and talk. Well, you know what? I think you're pretty clever before the billions because you get other people to do the talking on your show for hours. You get other people to talk on your show. Hope we don't get detention. Well, you be a good boy and you won't get detention, Gary. All right. No, only the host and mods can post links here. All right. So I got to learn how to give people to make people moderator. I need to learn that for myself, and also, what's the protocol? What's the etiquette? What's the etiquette? All right, guys. If you're in here, can you please like the the post? Can you please like the post? Can somebody go over and check to see how many likes I have on this video? Can anybody go and check how many likes I have on this video? Yeah? Can you guys do that for me? Because I think I should be getting some likes. I've got at least a few 13 people. 6? Are you kidding me? All right. Okay, guys. That's not good enough. That's not good enough, guys. You got to give me some likes because I know you're getting some nuggets here. I know you're getting some nuggets. You're getting some nuggets. Click the 3 dots next to the comment. Okay. I only have the option to put somebody in timeout or block the user. I don't want to put you in the timeout. That's not a very good thing. 7. Thank you, Frank. You got me to 7. You got me to 7. You know what? Maybe I can do it over on YouTube because I think I'm trying to do it through StreamYard. Maybe I'll go over to YouTube and try it from there. All right. So let me try this. I'm learning here. I love to learn. I love to learn so much. So I'm gonna learn how to do this, and see if I can give Miss Gail lucky. Yeah, I got to do it from YouTube. All right. So I can pin her message. I can report her. I can remove her. I can put the user in timeout, and I can hide the user on this channel. As a matter of fact, let me show you what I'm looking at here. If I click on the 3 dots next to Gail's name, I have all of these different options. I have to be in YouTube to do this, and I can add her as moderator. So I'm going to add you as moderator, Miss Gail. Is that okay? See, I don't know the protocol, so I'm gonna do it, and we'll discuss it later on. All right, I'm adding Gail Lockett as a moderator, and we'll talk about it later. I don't know what the protocol is, and that's exactly why I wanted to talk to you first before I took my brave self to do so. Yes, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Okay, she says it's fine. Thank you. Thank you so much. I got 8 likes, guys. I got 8 likes. I need to at least have 15. I need to have at least 15. I got 15 people in here. All right. So please, guess what? I'm gonna like my own. I'm gonna like my own video. All right, we're all learning this stuff together. Yay, you did it. Of course, man. Of course. I consider myself to be techie. So these things, I need to know these things just like off the bat. But if you've never done it before, you've got to start somewhere. You've got to start somewhere. So I'm being intentional. I'm being intentional to grow this channel. All right. I'm being intentional in growing this channel. Right now, I haven't reached 1,000. I haven't reached 1,000 subscribers yet. I feel kind of embarrassed, because I've had this channel for years. I've had this channel for at least since 2015, and I haven't even got 1,000 subscribers. And people who have started their channel like last week or last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they've already got 300, 400, 500. And I have had it for 5. Oh man, it's so embarrassing. I'm gonna just keep that to myself. It's so embarrassing, man, to not have 1,000 subscribers. But not only that, Not only that, guys, I'm going to have to get 4,000 watch hours. And I have a couple of plans to get me to 4,000 watch hours. So, what I'm going to ask you to do, let me go over to my channel again. What I'm going to ask you to do, yeah, what I'm going to ask you to do is, if you can see this playlist here, I want you to click on this playlist, right? And just play it. Start from that first video and just play it on replay. Just play it. You don't have to even listen to the whole thing, because you've seen, some of you have already seen some of these, but just play it in the background. Turn the sound all the way down, play it in the background while you're watching. And that will help me to get the watch hours. And I'm going to be putting up a few more playlists as well. And the reason why playlists are important is because they'll just go from one video to the other, to the other, to the other. Whereas if you just play a random video of mine, it will go onto somebody else's video once the video is finished. Okay, guys? So I'm hoping that you will, play the play. That's what, this is the lady right here. Gail Lockett says, play the playlist and go to bed. Right? Absolutely. I have 11 likes. Thanks, guys. I have 11 likes. Right now I have two more people in here, 13 people. So let me get to at least 13 and I'll be happy for the day. So that's what I'm asking of you. As a community, we're going to talk about community in a little bit. As a community, I will support yours. Create your playlist and I will put them on I have at least 4 devices in my house. I have at least 4 devices. I can play many different things on on different devices. You know, I can have multiple tabs open. I could have Frank Goodin in one tab. I could have Before the Billions in another tab. I could have who else is here? Who else has a YouTube channel? Gail, do you have a YouTube channel or not? Do you have a YouTube channel? Whoever, I can have multiple tabs open with multiple playlists running at the same time, and we can get our watch hours up so that we can get to our 4,000 watch hours. That's a lot. And we can get to our 1,000 subscribers. And then guess what? We can start to monetize our channel. Why not? Why not? Veronica's here. She joined us on YouTube. Welcome, Veronica. How you doing, my dear? And Gary has a channel. Gary, have you created playlists before? All right, there we go. That's another tip for you, how to create a playlist. Gary, do you know how to create a playlist? He said it's a great tip. See, if you only ask, you will receive. See, I've got 12 likes now. If I didn't ask, I wouldn't have gotten them. Now, let me ask you this then. Since you've liked, have you subscribed? Have you subscribed, guys? Yeah, have you subscribed to the channel? Go ahead and subscribe. It's that red button. You can't miss it. I have a channel, but haven't popped it off yet. Okay, not a problem. You could do it. You could do some videos on being the perfect moderator, which you are. Oh, what you say? I have over 20 YouTube tabs open. Wow, on my laptop, and help content creators get their watch hours without them. Oh my word. That is something else, Gail Lockett. You are a queen. Wow, I knew you were special, but now look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna screen. I feel like I should screenshot that. I feel like I need to give you your props with that. I have over 20 YouTube tabs open on my laptop and help content creators get their watch hours without them knowing it. Can we show Gail Lockett some love? Can we show Gail Lockett some love, people? Criminality online says hello as well. Wow, that is amazing, guys. You got to give Gail Lockett some love. Got to. A good while ago. Yep. So, do you need me to show you how to oh, look at this. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say right now. I don't even know what to say right now. Miss Gail Lockett. Oh, Lord of mercy. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I'm going to do something right now. I'm going to do something right now for Miss Gail Lockett. All right, I'm going to do something right now. You need to just bear with me a second. All right, I'm going to do something for Gail Lockett right this minute. What's this on my screen? Get rid of that. What is that? Um, just bear with me because something has to happen right this minute as I'm feeling the love. I need to do something right this minute. Oh dear me. Oh dear me. Wow. All right, we're gonna do something right this minute. You want to ask me what I'm doing? Just ask me what I'm doing. Ask me what I'm doing. Ask me what I'm doing right now. Uh, ask me what I'm doing right now for Miss Gal Lockett. Yeah, just ask me what I'm doing right now. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. The power of technology. There we go. All right. I'm doing it. I've done it. I am showing Gail Lockett that trying to keep myself even here. I'm showing Gail Lockett that I appreciate her. That's what I'm doing. I'm showing Gail Lockett that I appreciate her by doing something very, very nice. All right, guys. So I just let me know. Just let me know, Gail Lockett. Just let me know if you see it, what I've just done. If you let me know. All right. So let's see. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Look at this. Gail Lockett says, please share with a thumbs up, subscribe, support with my Cash App at Cash App slash $ Melissa Jane. This is what Gail Lockett's just done for me. I didn't even ask her to. I didn't even ask her to do this. And this is the power of community. I'm gonna drop in the I'm gonna drop in the blah 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 blah. I'm gonna drop in the link to join me if you want to join me right now. If anybody wants to join me, we're going to talk about community. We're going to talk about um, YouTube, about how we're growing our channel. We can talk about Canva. We can talk about um, anything that we've talked about today. Posting to multiple places. All right. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Before the billions is here. Who else do we have? Let me just go through these quick messages. Let's just go. Thank you. Thank you. Love, love, love. Showing a lot of love to Gail. Please show Gail a lot of love, guys. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm showing Gail some love and support back. That's exactly what I'm doing because she is so supportive to everybody. I like the energy on this chat tonight, that family. And I love the energy that's going on in this chat room. All right. Tell a person, tell somebody that we are here because what we're doing here, we are sharing our tips as well as supporting each other as a community. She has been blessed. Bless Gail Lockett. Check the account. That's right. Check the account. Follow Melissa Jane on Instagram. Oh yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh boy, this girl is something else, man. This girl is something else. If you give me a wrench, I'm gonna use it. Thank you so much for the love. You are welcome, Miss Lockett. Thank you so much. This is the call in number. If anybody else wants to jump in, we're talking about community here. I've subscribed. Thank you, Janet. Subscribe. Do all the things that Miss Gail Lockett has said, and you've shared it on Facebook. Awesome. Let's introduce Mr. Before the Billions. Mr. Before the Billions, how are you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I am great. Let me turn you up a little bit. Let me give you just do a sound check again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's better, a bit better.
Gotta be a
Um,
little closer.
how are you today?
Doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How have you enjoyed the show so far?
I am enjoying it. I love educational content.
Good, 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 good. So, for those who may not know, can you just introduce yourself and tell us about your channel?
What's up, everybody? This is William from Before the Billions. I am a professional data engineer, and on my channel, I go into various different discussions and about different topics. And also, I do interviews on my channel as well. So, if you are interested in any of those things that I've discussed, then please go check out my channel.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us once again before the Billions. It's always a pleasure to have you. Last week, you also graced us with your presence, and you have a lot of stuff going on. Could you just tell us a little bit with sort of what you are up to now, where you are up to with your channel? Because we are kind of like following your example.
My example, really?
Yeah.
Well, so some of the things I'm doing with my channel, I've finally hit 638 subscribers. In the past 3 months, where I actually started taking it more seriously. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm going live very frequently, and I'm getting that content, and then I'm clipping it into shorter videos. So I also have shorts, YouTube shorts. I have shorter videos such as like from 5 to 10 minutes, and then also I have the long form videos that can range from 1 hour to 10. Right?
One
So
hour, 1 hour to how many?
1 hour to 10 hours.
10 hours?
Yes.
Guys, in the chat room, what do you think about before the Billions streaming for 10 hours? What do you think about that? And, and, I'm,
Right?
su- and I'm sure people may be wondering, how on earth can you stream for 10 hours?
It's actually funny. I saw that Snoop Dogg, he streams his content, and he forgot that he was streaming. He left and then came back, and he was like, "Wait a second, am I still streaming? I hope not."
I bet you people were still watching too, right?
Yeah, people were actually still watching. They were just talking in the chat, and then they actually recorded it and put it up on YouTube, and it got like hundreds of thousands of views of him
Wow.
just forgetting to turn off his stream. He went on about his own day.
Wow. So I know that to do a 10-hour stream, which I'm going to do it. I'm going to step up to the plate at some point. I have to prepare. I have to prepare for it. You didn't even prepare to do that, right?
Nope. I actually, I did an interview earlier that day. So I did an interview with Professor Black Ops. And then after I did that interview, I told Professor Black Ops, I'm like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this live stream about technical debt. And then I ended up going on the technical debt monologue. And then I was like, let's just talk. And then as I said that, I was like, let's just see how far that we can go with it. And then lead attorney jumped on the chat and said, "Oh, well, by the record, my longest time on my record is 9 hours." So I just said, "Okay, well, let's go ahead and go 10." Right. So now he's trying to
Wow.
beat me. He's trying to get a 12-hour live stream.
Wow. You know what? The lead attorney can talk. The lead attorney can just talk and talk and talk. I mean, it's very, very entertaining. Don't get me wrong. It's not like he's talking about nothing. He's talking about some good stuff. But he's really cool. He's really funny. He's really
Right.
funny.
Yeah. So and the thing is that we had to talk about the rules. Right. He was talking about, oh, well, when can I take a bathroom break? I was like, well, I went a whole 9 hours without without a bathroom break just to meet you, and then I put on an extra hour, so that way, put icing on the cake.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did you say that you did not take a bathroom break?
Not the whole time, the whole 9 hours, and then I took a bathroom break, and then I came back for another hour.
Yeah, because I'm thinking to myself, even though you're streaming, you don't have to, you don't have to go without taking a bathroom break, because there are some times in the stream where the community are talking together. You could slip out.
Oh yeah, I could have, but I had people on the call asking me questions, and
Yeah.
we were having a good discussion about a whole bunch of different things.
Yeah, maybe it just goes out of your mind to feel like, oh, maybe I don't actually need to take a break.
Well, I drink a lot of water. This is actually I almost drank the full gallon so far
Uh-huh.
end of the day. So I drank a lot of water, but I still just was like, okay, I just keep on going.
What's interesting though is the way how you just went from topic to topic to topic without any planning, without really any sort of pre pre warning, pre planning, and which was spontaneous and also very entertaining. Talk about some of the things that you actually covered during that time, because you actually went through a lot of stuff during those 10 hours.
Right. So the reason why I kind of learned how to do that was because I'm a Toastmaster. So they
Oh,
teach you about improvisational skills. I've
yes.
been in Toastmasters for like 3 years, almost coming up to 4. So with that, I improv a lot, and we were able to improvise the topics that we were discussing. So I noticed how people had a positive response and wanted to talk about certain topics such as music. Then we had She Stole My Thunder. She wanted to play a game um, where I pick certain regions or I pick certain countries or states within the world, and then I did terribly on there. And also,
I remember that part.
yeah, you remember that part. And then She Stole My Thunder was trying to teach us French, right? So
Sorry, what was
this-
that part?
She Stole My Thunder tried to teach us French.
Oh yeah, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, that was at the end.
Uh,
Yep. So yeah,
I was
we learned a lot. We talked about a lot of different things. I had a lot of people coming through and staying on. So I think that the name of the group is called the Tired 10. So the people who were able to stay through the whole 10-hour live stream is called the Tired 10.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
You can sneak out. Just don't cheat on the geography game, though.
Yeah, she caught me cheating. I had refreshed the page. They asked me because I was on European countries, and they asked me, "Oh, can you find Algeria or something like that, or not Algeria, Sweden or something?" And then it wasn't Sweden. It was somewhere over there. But then I had to click on it, and then I was like, "Oh my gosh, where is it?" So then I ended up just completely refreshing it, and then like, okay, let me maybe I'll get an easier one. And then the second one I did after I refreshed, I couldn't figure that one out either. So I was like, okay, let me just click them all. Let me figure out what this country is. Yeah.
but
You probably would do better than me at European countries.
not necessarily, actually, not necessarily. um, the other thing that I like about what you do, because let's talk about some of the things that you do in your show, just on a general level, because I like when um you do the hashtag before the billion, you do contests, stuff like that. Just talk about some of the things that you do to enhance your show.
Yeah, so I kind of took some liberty from some of the people who are in the community. I know Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life. They do giveaways called the First Place Pony. And then I was like, okay, I was actually on their channel, and then I had to give a shout out to David Hunt on the very next live stream when I was on their stream. And then I realized I have this moderator bot that's
Oh
in
yeah,
my that I use called Nightbot. And
yes.
Nightbot does something where it does giveaways. So you just put in a keyword and then it
Oh.
will do a giveaway.
Does it do the random selection of the winner?
Yes.
Oh, Nightbot does that too.
Yeah, it can be random, or I can do things such as give luck to moderators and or regulars. So you can actually rig
You're
it.
rigging, you're rigging it, man. You're rigging it.
You can actually rig it. Yeah, that's the only thing. And I know that Von got his wife their life. They have this joke that goes on that says congratulations or it's rigged.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, but you actually can rig the giveaway on Nightbot. But I don't do that. I just put it on and then
Uh-huh.
see who wins. It does it quickly though.
Cool. What else do you do? What else do you do to keep your your lives entertaining, interesting, fun?
Yeah.
You also like read articles and stuff like that?
Mhm. Yeah, I read articles, but also I don't know if the articles make it more entertaining. I think it just kind of adds to the credibility more so
Mhm.
than anything.
Mhm.
So I think that that's more so why I do that.
Mm.
But and then, also I look at definitions of things as well. But things that I do to make it more entertaining is I have polls in the chat.
Ah, yes.
Yes, I
Yes.
use polls very frequently to even just say, "Hey, how's your day today?" And then you say yes, you're good or bad, and then I have polls for the specific topic as well, um, and then also have the chat on the side as well, so that way they can see themselves, see the comment that they put up on the chat.
As far as the polls, does that come with part of the Nightbot, or is that something is part of YouTube? Well, how do you do the
Yeah,
polls?
yeah, you can do the YouTube, but you have to have YouTube Studio open, and
Okay.
it has to be open on the live broadcast dashboard.
Uh-huh.
So when you go to YouTube Studio, you can click on your content. You can go to the live stream and then go to that specific live stream and then the dashboard, and you should be able to see where it says create poll.
Okay. I know I've seen it before. I never used it before, but trust me, I'll be using it soon because I really do want um to do a lot more things with my channel. I'm just getting warmed up. I'm just getting started right now. There's some things that I want to put into place, like the countdown, like some new graphics, and all of that good stuff.
Mhm.
Um, what else? Anything else that you say that you think that you do a little bit uniquely, differently, or some things that maybe other people that do that you start to do now?
Yeah. So another thing that I do is I have a Discord. So my Discord, I can send out messages to people who actually add on to it, and I say, "Hey, I'm about to be in on such and such as live stream, or I'm having another on live stream or video coming out," and then I have like 20 people who are on my Discord, so 20 people get a notification whenever I go live. So that helps with getting more people to at least check out the video. If they're not going to join the live stream, they may watch the replay, but then they'll at least be notified if YouTube doesn't notify them. And from what I've seen in my analytics, I only have around 17% of my followers who actually click on the bell notification icon. So
Oh,
they don't get notified unless they click on the bell notification icon of when I make more content.
got you, got you. Yeah. So, just as a reminder, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. William's channel, sorry, before the billions, bit of a slip there. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Before the billions is his channel is let's see, is it right here? We have it right here. Before the billions. No, that's not the one. I'm just trying to find Gail's. There it is. Before the billions, just as simple as that. The
Yeah,
URL
you can
is right
actually
here.
yeah, you can change that too. You can have your custom URL link, and all you have to do is do that through YouTube Studio and change that in your about section.
Do you mean if I let's just put mine up for a second. Let's just put
Yeah,
mine up
you
for a
have to
second.
have a certain amount of subscribers though. I forgot how
Ah,
many it is.
right.
I think it's like no, actually no. I don't think it's subscribers. I think it's after you validated that you're
Validate.
a real
Yeah,
person. Yeah.
because I
So
don't
you have
I don't have a
your email
thousand.
address and stuff.
I don't have 1,000 yet, but I was able to change mine
Okay.
to, Melissa Jane. I can't find it right now. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to find your channel at first. I was like, why is there so many Melissa Janes? The first time I was looking for you, and then I had to look at one of Gail's comments in order to find your channel.
Yeah. Let's see. Did I put it
Because
in
I
here?
don't know how Gail does it. She finds everybody's channel. People be like, I can't find it,
It's
and then
it's specific to the name. My name is spelled differently than most Melissas, so hopefully people will be able to find if they just type my name in. It's,
now you got me thinking, how do you spell Melissa?
look at
How do
my
you spell it more different? Right?
look at the screen. Look at the screen where my name is underneath my name. Let's see if Gail just dropped it in. Uh, she hasn't. Let's go back. Let me go back. Not that she had put it in before, so let me just go back. Do you see the spelling of my name?
This, yeah, I see the spelling of your name. Yes.
Yeah. So most people spell Melissa with an E,
Okay.
but I spell mine with an I and two L's, two S's, all of that stuff. All right. So I was about to look at something. Oh, sorry. Let's bring up. She stole my thunder.
Hey.
Welcome. She stole my thunder. Are you home yet? Are you home safely?
Oui, yes, I'm home safely. Thank you for asking. Bonjour, William. Bonjour, Melissa. Vous
Bonjour.
m'entendez? Bonjour.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir. Oui, effectivement. Thank you. And even though I know you weren't there for the French lesson, I'm glad that you made a distinction between bonjour and bonsoir. You see, this is an educated British woman. She knows what she's talking about. And I still think the British accent is sexier than the French one. So
yeah,
yeah.
we're gonna continue to argue on that one, but because I still think that the French is better. Um, but bonsoir. That was something that I remember from school, actually.
Mm. But as long as you remember, that's good. No, I have to remind myself sometimes too. I'm sure it's the same thing in Spanish too, where depending on the time of the day, you'll have a different greeting or something,
Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, yeah. So bonjour is good morning.
Exactly. But
Correct.
most of people like it's like saying hello for most of us. How many people are really going to spend their time saying, "Hey, good night," like most of us just say hi, hello,
Yeah.
it's
True.
yeah.
True.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
So
Exactly.
so she stole my thunder. I would like
Oui.
to make a request of you.
Okay.
Now, I know that you're not ready to camp up yet, but would you be able to put a little image in your profile?
I'll see if I have something that I can put up because yeah, you just see the little you'll have to give me 2 minutes. I don't know if you want to keep talking to me right now or if you want to, you
Sure.
know.
Yeah, there's no rush. I mean, even if you do at some other point, but just like to see you have a little something
Uh,
with your
a little
name.
a little something something. Is that what you're trying to say?
A little something, something. Doesn't-
Are you trying to flirt with me, Melissa? I don't usually play that way, but for you, I don't mind. I don't mind. I'll make an exception. I'll make you have just the right sexy accent. I'll make an exception for you.
Oh, I'm right. I'm right in the middle. Let me get on the side.
Oh,
I don't
Oh,
want to
Lillian,
get in between you guys.
come on, you can join it too. Come on, who you kidding? Who you kidding?
oh, look at this! Look at this! Let's see.
Yeah.
What is get? Janet says, it feels great to be among great minds here tonight. Thank you all for sharing. You're absolutely welcome. And Janet, um, do you have a YouTube channel as yet? I know that you're still working through your social media. Let us know if you started one. We are in a community. We're going to talk about community. We're going to get into that in a little bit. We're talking about community tonight and how community can really, really help you and support you in lots of different ways. Um, let's see. What is Gail says? I can't find them sometimes if they're brand new and or don't have any content up. I just ask them to email me their link and I hold onto it to share in the future.
Now she has
Look at she stole my thunder. Perfect.
Gail.
Perfect.
Gail has like a database where she puts all
I,
of her
you know what?
content and links and stuff.
I think it's more than that though, Billions. I think her and Snuggles are legitimately part of the FBI and have the whole like they have secrets on us. They know us better than we know ourselves. I think you know what I mean. I'll have to find the proof of this, but yeah, that's just my working theory here with those two.
Who do we have here? Subscribe to She Stole My Thunder's channel.
Ah, thank you, Gail.
Basic BS.
90.
See, she's someone Thunder
And
knows how to make a
yeah,
custom
yeah.
intro.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I probably could figure it out. I probably could try to go back to it, but offhand, right here, right now, it'll probably take me a moment to go in and try to find that. But you know what? You know what? While I'm talking, I'll try to go to that
You're
now.
pretty.
Let's
You're
see.
pretty. You're pretty techie, I would say, Miss Thunder.
Yeah, techie enough, I guess. Let's see. I think it's manage your accounts.
You're doing pretty well. There was something else that I saw you do. Oh yeah, your. I love your intro. Your
Oh,
intro.
thank you.
What did you? Here's a question that I want to ask everybody. Is actually what are they using to edit videos? So let's start with you. She stole my thunder. What are you using to edit your videos?
Right now, I'm only using the free YouTube editor, and
Oh,
yeah, exactly, because they do have because for me right now, that's what is enough. I'm also starting to use OBS, and that's something that I would love before the billions that one day to help me with because I know that I would love to be able to. There's things with it that I know I can do, but I'm just not sure how to just yet. Um, but yeah, I'm using OBS. Like, let's say I clipped one of his videos where I was laughing at one of his stories where he was, kind of revealing a little bit of his vulnerability, which is always nice to see in a man. And I kind of used OBS to be able to do that, and then went on to video. To YouTube video, I think I added music to it, but I don't think so. But yeah, for the intro, I wish I could come here and take credit for it, but I used Fiverr for that
oh,
actually.
okay,
Yeah. So you
okay.
can go on to Fiverr and
Mhm.
get somebody to do voiceover. Let's say if they have a very sexy British accent and are willing to do a couple of minutes of intro for you, maybe wink wink, Melissa. But yeah, Fiverr is a great resource for those like myself that look. I'm not I'm not as creative as I would like to be, or at least not creative in the way I would like to be. So Fiverr, yeah, is definitely a good place to go with that.
Well, that's a great tip there actually for
Yeah.
everybody. If you don't have the wherewithal to create your own intros or even the countdowns or any graphics, you can use Fiverr, and Fiverr is very economical. They will do pretty much anything you want. As far
within
as
reason.
creating content or creating intros and graphics and flyers and your promotional material. Fiverr can do a lot if you can't do it for yourself, or if you don't want to do it for yourself, or if you don't have the time to do it for yourself. Not everybody wants to or has the time, so definitely you can outsource that. So Fiverr, yeah, absolutely, great resource. Yeah.
And I think I figured out how to change your URL.
Uh-huh.
You'd have to get to your dashboard, okay, on your channel.
Mm-hmm.
When you go down, you'll see customization. And then if you click, is it Brandon? It's either Brand. No, it's not Brandon. Oh yeah, basic info. So you have to get yeah. So that's it. So you have to get to your dashboard,
Mm-hmm.
go to customization.
Mm-hmm.
Then on the top you'll see layout, Brandon, and basic info. You go to basic info. Then you'll see channel URL, custom URL, and that's where you would go. Custom URL.
Yep. And that's, as you can see, I've done mine here, and
I
So,
guess
I don't know
YouTube
why
is
I don't know why
probably
I didn't
doing
do it
something
there.
there.
sorry, what was that, William?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's because the option isn't available right now. I'm not sure why it says that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why. Like, I just know I had. I guess, like you said, maybe there's something about your account that doesn't qualify you for it. I don't think it's the membership, but like maybe what you said before, maybe you have to verify your identification or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and change this one as well for some reason. This I didn't do this one, but I've done it down here. But I'm not going to do anything live right now, just in case.
Of course.
So yeah, let's see. We definitely want to give some tips on what's working for us, how we can and help others as well. Let's just go what to Janet says. Janet says, "No, I don't, teacher. I need your expertise. Not a problem, no idea. We've done some sessions before, and for the YouTube channel, that is. Yes, certainly. Let's talk a little bit about community because that's the topic that I was on a mindset call with our chairwoman today, and she is just an amazing. I'm in a different community other than the YouTube community, which is led by, of course, lead the lead attorney. But I'm in another community that's to do with trading. Okay, and we have our chair lady, who is she's over in the UK. She has a group of about, it's either 2,000 or 5,000. Gary, if you can correct me, 2,000 people or 5,000 people that she mentors, all of them, right? Well, she was doing a mentorship call today, and what came to mind, or something that stuck out in my mind today, was community, and she pours into her members every day, and just to be a part of such a great community where we all support each other, help each other. Um, we're about to start this amazing thing for the next 3 months, where she's helping all of where it's a trading community. She helps all of us to level up, to go to the next level, earn more, all of that good stuff. 2,500. Oh, okay, I got it completely wrong. 2,500 people are in her community, and we always look for more people to be a part of our community. So if that's something that interests you. But one thing before we do get into the discussion is I wanted to show you something that I was doing last night. So last night as I was telling Yushka, I couldn't help him this morning because I woke up at 6. I woke up at 3 a.m. and I didn't go back to bed until about 6 or 7. So I needed definitely to sleep between like 7 and 11, and he needed my help. But I couldn't help him. I was dead tired. But this is what I was doing, guys. This is what I was doing. I was trading. Okay, can you see my screen, guys? I was
Wow.
I was trading. Now
Yes,
I've only started to trade within the last few months, and my goal is to be an independent trader, so I don't have to necessarily rely on educators, because we have educators that teach us how to trade. And right now, I'm still a little bit reliant on them to say, okay, let's take a look at this together, blah, 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 blah. But now I want to be able to just go into the markets, look at my charts, mark up my charts. And I know this might look confusing to people who have never seen this before. Mark up my charts for myself and be able to place my own trades. So that's what I did this morning. I was able to look at the markets and I placed my own trades by doing my own analysis. So what I want to just point out to you today, right now, is do you see this arrow here, you guys?
Yes.
I don't know. Before the billions, do you know
Yes.
about trading? I don't want to assume that you do or you don't.
yes, I do.
Okay, perfect. So this arrow here was where I entered the market. Okay,
Mhm.
and the market, the red candles. I don't know if you know about this. She stole my thunder or not, but the red candles are coming all the way down. This is the market going down, right? And I took the market all the way down, placed the trade till it got to this green line here. All right, so I was able to make this analysis for myself, place my trade up here, watch the market drop all the way down, and I was making money as the market goes down. Because within this the forex, you can make money whether the market goes down or whether the market goes up. So I placed the trade, the market came down as I predicted it would, and I made the money at this take profit level right there at this green line. And just to be able to do this for myself was it's thrilling to me. It's thrilling that I can place a trade in the middle of the night and be able to make some money and then go back to bed. So thank you, Marcia. So this is the community that I'm in, and a few of us are in here in the community. So Gary says 2,500. um project 5,000. So we're trying to get another 5,000, another whatever the maths is. We want to get to 5,000. Uh,
2,500.
I had a mind block there. Thank you. Uh,
No worries.
we're trying to get to 5,000 by 2022. Melissa is killing it, and you're on track. So I actually help to teach. So we're talking about community, and I also help to teach other people in our group what I've picked up. For people who are coming in after me, I'm able to help them to get up to speed with where I am. So peace and blessings. So yes, thank you so much. Again, we're going to get to our discussion, back to our discussion in a second. Thank you, Marcia. Great job. Uh, it's a great feeling, right? It's a great feeling to be independent because it's something that I've wanted to do for such a long time, and now I can actually do it. Do not use the T word. I don't think I used the T word. That's TRY. We're not supposed to use the TRY word. If I've said it on this call, I'm going to edit it out so you have no proof, okay? we're not
And
supposed to use, we're not supposed
exactly.
we're
And
not
the
supposed
rest of us, we didn't hear it. We
you
don't
didn't
know
hear it,
nothing.
you didn't see it, you didn't hear it, all right?
Yeah, I don't even know what word you're talking about.
Yeah, the TRY word. Welcome, Ali from Auto Vision Mobile Care. He has a mobile shop. Big. He's just expanded. People are just doing great, great, great. He's part of our community. Well, he's part of the community as far as regional. Uh, uh, it's recorded, and Nikki will find out. Mm, 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 mm. I'm gonna have to do something about you, Gary. Yes, you used it twice. You go away, go away. No, did you record it, guys? If you recorded it, then yeah. But if you didn't record it, then I didn't say it. Okay. All right.
Exactly.
Um, so talk about your trading experiences, before the billions. Is that something that you could talk about a little bit?
Yeah, I can. So I usually only do it for stocks. I do
Hmm.
have some cryptocurrency as well, but primarily I can talk to you guys about what's a safe investment versus what's a an unsafe or risky investment. And
Hmm.
also a disclaimer is that this is not financial advice.
That's right.
So
That's
this
right.
is not financial advice whatsoever. Not medical advice, not law advice, or tax advice, or even trading advice. Okay,
Mhm.
but yeah. So this is I've been doing this for 3 years now. Coming up to 3 years,
Okay.
I've been trading, and when I got into it, I just said, okay, let's just put some money into it. And just put some money into the stock market. And first one I did was Kroger, because I just did it because I'm like, okay, well, I hear people make money in the stock market, so let's see what happens. I put like $60 in, and I lost money. And because when you choose one specific stock, there's no real, usually I say is that there's a high chance that you'd either there's a high chance you can either gain money, but there's a high chance that you can also lose money, and also lose all your money too. So I would not suggest, like, giving all your money away to the stock market or on any investment really. You should always have some money saved up, and then you invest like a specific percentage of your money. So with that, I got into it and I found out about Robinhood, because before, when I first started, you had to actually pay for trading. You had to pay a fee, and that fee was a percentage of how much you put in and how much you take out. So they take up a lot of your money by having to, take your money away when you're putting in, and then take away money when you're pulling out. And that gets pretty costly. Like, imagine
Mm.
if you put in $60 and then they took out a good, was it $5 to $7 out of that 60? So it's like, it's not a lot, but it's more than what you would be wanting to give up. It's better. It's worse than a fee that you would get for like a Cash App or a Super Chat or something like that.
Mm.
And now that I would always say go for trading companies that don't have a fee
Yeah.
to trade, and also get into ETFs, because those are more the safe investment, because ETFs are exchange traded funds, and with that there are think of it as like multiple stocks and one. So if you have the S&P 500, which is an ETF, that means that you're trading on the biggest companies. Um, so that's the top 500 companies in the world. So you're going to be pretty much safe in that investment in the ETF. So
Mhm.
if you put it into uh, the S&P 500, it's going to go up along with the stock market pretty much, and it's going to go down with the stock market. But it's not going to make um, any huge changes, unless you're talking about like many years later. So pretty much what it is. But most everyday people, there's everyday people who just put money into ETFs and it's just cool. They don't really get into the actual trading part.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Do you have an experience of trading at all, Sister My Thunder?
Yes, I do actually. Not as much as before the billions, but I did get at least into a lot of the research for options actually, and that's why I was going to ask you because I saw that graph is because you were saying about trading when it goes down versus when it goes up. Is that your options trading or stocks trading that you were doing?
This is actually the forex market. So it's
Okay.
the euro against the GBP, or the US dollar against the chef, or stuff like that. It's one foreign currency against another.
Yes, I heard about that too. Okay, I didn't know you could do that with the currencies as well. I thought you could just like buy and compare, but okay, good, good. Yeah, but yeah, I've literally bought one set of option and one set of stock, so I'm not an expert. I'm not as as much of an expert, quote unquote, as before the billions, but I thankfully so far the two things that I've done with traded, I've made profit out of it. I think in both cases, I put in $100, and with the options, I ended up making something like $300 total. Well,
Uh huh.
$200 profit, so I got 300 in back total. And the second time with the stock, I made something like maybe $150 in profit. So far so good. I can't say that I'm not making millions. I'm not a billionaire quite yet. Not but so far so good. But and it's and I'm sure before the billions, and you, Melissa, know that like you do a lot of research before you do it. And like, but before the billions, it said it's, I mean, I'm not a financial expert. Please, this is just for entertainment values at all.
I keep
Please,
throwing that up.
you know, please consult an expert before you make a decision. But it's definitely worth and to sort of touch upon what before the billions said as well. Here in Canada, you can actually do your own trading through your bank actually, so you can open up a trade and bank account
Yep.
and yeah, it's definitely well worth it because you basically have total control of your decision making, of
Yep.
what you're what you're trading. You're not necessarily dependent on, now it's not to say you shouldn't get a financial expert, but here in Canada, from what I can see, if somebody calls themselves a financial expert, there's not necessarily a regulatory body behind them. So it could literally be anybody and everybody that has that
Mm.
title. So you don't necessarily know that this person has some kind of actual training and expertise that they're relying on. But there are terms that I forgot what they are, to be honest. But there are people where once you use that particular term in financing, like accountant, for example, is one of them, where you do actually have to have a CPA, so certified. Forgot the full like what the letters mean, but in order to be an accountant, you actually have to be part of a regulatory body. You know what I mean? So there are those terms, and so that's you know, get your advice, but
Mhm.
do be mindful and make sure you look up in your country what that what those different regulatory bodies are. And when you trade, it's a flat rate, which is I think $10 to buy and then $10 to sell, if ever. So for those of you in Canada, it's definitely well worth it. There's some paperwork that you have to go through. You do have to have a certain minimum to trade with options. But everything else, I think you can just, whatever you're interested in, go for it. From my expertise, the two industries that are always worth, going into pharmaceuticals and, well, adult activities. They make a lot of money
Yeah.
regardless, especially when there's a recession. They tend to make a lot of money, so. But hey, yeah, that's my little foray. So I know a little bit about the Greeks and buying the dip and all that. I do technically have a Bitcoin wallet, but I haven't bought any actual Bitcoins.
Um,
And I was semi interested in finding out how to make my own Bitcoin, my own cryptocurrency. It seems a little bit too complicated for me right now with my technical knowledge, but it's definitely something that I would like to just at least try to make it and see how it goes.
yeah, actually, talking about crypto, are you into the crypto as well before the billions?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So actually, Gary was saying that you would be great in our community. How well are you doing with your investing, crypto, and all of that kind of stuff? Obviously, before the billions, you haven't changed your name to billions yet. So,
So, in general, I'm doing pretty well. I was able to buy this house based off of my investment. So when
wow,
I said I use ETFs, I wanted it to be something that could grow
wow,
because the stock market was doing pretty well, and then I used something called um, acorns.
uh-huh.
So I just put a whole bunch of money into acorns, and then I was able to grow enough money to get 5% down on this house. Um, so with that, I was able to utilize that investment that I made.
That's really really good. And um, I mean, people can probably tell that you're fairly young, but as a young guy, under 30, and to be have bought your house because of um the money that you've made yourself. It's not like you've inherited anything. It is all you, right?
Yep, it is all me.
I gotta say, I gotta give you props, man. I gotta give you props, brother, young brother. You are doing so well for yourself, and
Right. And I will say this is that my mom was my realtor, so it helped out by having my mom sit there and look for houses with me. So we just spent a lot of time together
that's great,
looking for houses, and I learned a lot from that experience of getting this house.
beautiful. But I think that young brothers can really look to you for as an example. Do you find that people are coming to you, looking at you as an example now?
I hear it, right? I hear it when I go on Mrs. B Finesse's channel and stuff like that. Um, and then what I actually heard, or what I received earlier today on Instagram, somebody actually drew a picture of me. So they did some artwork of me. I was like, oh, that's interesting. That's I was like, wow, I don't even know the person, but
Wow.
they actually did do a drawing of me. So it was like, okay, I wasn't even expecting somebody to even notice me like that. Yeah, there it is.
There it is. One of your stories.
Yeah,
Would you say that's a pretty accurate depiction of you?
yeah. Can you go to it? Can you click on the
Oh, click on it. Oh, sorry.
yeah, where's the see post?
Oh, yes. Click to the post. Got you. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate. It looks like me.
Oh,
Pretty
ho,
sharp.
ho. Good
right?
looking man. My goodness. Woo, woo,
Yeah,
woo.
right?
Lucky girlfriend. My goodness, huh?
Awesome. That's pretty good. That's pretty
Yeah.
good. Did you communicate back with him?
Yeah, I did. I messaged him on the comment below the
Oh, okay.
below on the post. I said I
Oh,
really appreciate this, and he asked me if I needed anything.
of
Yeah,
course. Just a random person just contacted you and did this.
yeah, and he
Wow.
also did the lead attorney as well.
I thought I saw that one as well. Where did I see that? Oh,
There you go,
that's Kevin
Kevin
Samuels.
Samuels.
Is that this is somebody in our community then? Because this is
The Peef
Antoine. This is
or Jr.
Antoine, right?
It's Anton Daniels. Yeah,
Oh, there he is.
yeah. El Wapo.
Oh, okay. El Guapo. Wow. Yeah. Interesting. Um, is who is he now? Who's this one?
His name is Jr. or Lafitte
JR.
Jr.
Yeah, the Lepeef show. You were tuned into the Peef show where they were talking about hair last night. Were you on there?
I wasn't on that one. I was on the one that had a lot of controversy.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that one was just called "Let's Talk," but I was talking about marriage. And then I was right in between E Black TV and B9. I was right between that section.
Okay, I don't think I know this guy, Daryl
Yeah,
Long.
I've seen him before as well. He has a podcast on YouTube as well. I think his name is Daryl Long.
Okay, who's this? I have either, but I certainly know the lead
Lead
attorney.
attorney. Shout
Uh,
out to the lead attorney.
shout out to the lead attorney. Oh, we got these close too. Shout out to Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
The fragrance of the night, the fragrance of the evening.
Hmm.
Awesome. Good job. He's done pretty good, and I think this is a good approach too, actually, because once you see something like that, you probably think, you know what, I actually do want to get something created, and then you would go to him for that work.
Yep.
So
And I liked it because I was like, okay, I don't even have a
I'm gonna follow him, and he might do me.
yeah, I was like, I don't even have a what you call it, a picture like that. And he ended up making that picture.
Awesome, cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, community. What what is what is community? What does community mean to you? And I know I asked you this question before, so you've had some practice. Now, what does community mean to you, and especially regarding the space that we're in?
Right. So the space that we're in is is a great community. I absolutely love it. My favorite one, right? And I talk about this all the time because when I first started my podcast, I was on Instagram. And Instagram, I would put out a lot of content. So I put it out for several months, and I wasn't getting the regular followers, or I wasn't getting regular people to actually watch the podcast or watch my show. And I was just up there talking. Nobody really would interact like that. So I didn't really think that there was much of a community on Instagram. And then when you really think about it, Instagram is kind of like, okay, you see what's on your feed, and you may just comment, but it's not actually like people like, hey, nice to see you again,
Mm,
like how it is on YouTube. So I ended up, I was, I was inspired by Kevin Samuels to actually start making these videos.
mm,
And then I was like, okay, well, you know what? Let me do long form content in the form of live streams. And then I ended up just moving over to YouTube because maybe I can make a community over here.
hmm
Turns out that's exactly what happened. Got onto the lead attorney's channel, started building up some followers, some subscribers. I started off at like 12 subscribers, and I was one of them. And then I ended up getting some more people following me as time went on. So now I went from 12 to 638.
mm.
So
Awesome.
yeah, it
You,
went up.
you're not far. You're not far from 1,000,
Yeah.
and you have a goal, right?
Yes, I do. 1,000 by the end of November. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna be putting in a lot of content, but what I have a new strategy I'm working on.
I know you can do it. I know you can do it. And whatever you do, I'm going to be following behind you too.
Right. So let me tell you the approach I'm about to take
Okay.
to make this is that so I have several different types of forms of content. So I have my YouTube Shorts, I have shorter YouTube videos, and I had the long form YouTube videos. So I started doing a series where I have late night work sessions,
Oh yes.
and people actually tend to like that. Like they like it when I can just talk to them about whatever they want to talk about, and then we can play music, and then everybody just kind of joins in, just talks. And then with that, I've been able to get some great content from that. So I can clip a lot of these long form content and then put them into actual YouTube videos. So that way, hey, I don't really have to sit there and make content. I can just talk about whatever, clip it, and then it looks like okay, now that's a regular video.
Yes. Yes. Those late night sessions are really good because um, a lot of people are actually up at night. You know, they might be up. They might be up working because, like, I remember last week when you did it, I was actually working. I was going through all of my videos and making them all the old stuff. I was making them private or archiving and stuff like that. So while you were working, I was working too. So people can we can all be working together. Another great thing about community, we can all be literally working together on our own projects, but just chiming into each other's channels from time to time.
Mhm. Yeah, I actually got the idea from Anton Daniels because I joined in on his. He had like a late night just work session, something similar to
Yeah.
that. And then I was like, okay, well, let me do that because I was like, I'm up, I'm working. Why not get some content off of it, and then we can just do like website reviews.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
We just have just straight conversations about whatever topic they want to talk about,
Yep.
and then sometimes we just um, listen to music.
That's right. That's right.
And
As,
then
as,
that's
as a
it.
matter of fact, music is usually a big part of my show. As you just reminded me, I'm going to go ahead and play some music, and let me just know if it's too loud or if it's too because I know that we want to make sure that we don't drown out our voices. I'm going to come back to "She Stole My Thunder" in a second, but let me go ahead and I'm going to stop sharing for a second, and then I'm going to share again with audio this time. How do you typically share your audio, your music?
Yeah, so I have a soundboard. It's called a Moano caster, and it has Bluetooth attached to it. So since I have the Bluetooth and I have my phone,
Hmm.
so I can just connect my phone to the Bluetooth of the soundboard, which is connected to my computer and my microphone. So I'm able to hear myself,
Hmm.
and then I'm also able to play music as well, and I can monitor myself through my speaker that I have here.
Oh, okay, okay. Well,
And
mhm.
yeah, that's how I play music. So I can listen to the music as it's playing. I can hear myself as it's playing, and then also I can play it for the people who are in the chat.
Music is definitely a nice add-on. Hold on a second. Can you hear the music?
I can hear it. It's kind of low.
Very low.
I actually like it at that level though, person. I don't know about everybody else, but
Here we go. I
How's
can hear it.
how's that? She stole my thunder. Is
to
that
me
getting a
that's
bit
perfect.
perfect?
Yeah, it's just low enough where we can hear it, but hear you at the same time as well. Because
Awesome.
I need to hear your sexy accent. What can I tell you? I'm greedy.
Okay, let's switch over to you a little bit.
Oh,
Sexy French accent.
ah
What?
là là là. Non, 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 il n'y a pas de sexy French. Non, 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 c'est pas vrai, c'est pas vrai. Menteuse, menteuse.
See, my problem is when as soon as I play music, I gotta play the music without the lyrics because I'll start singing along. And I heard you say this, William. You'll start singing along to the to the music.
Right. I always have just instrumentals because
Yeah,
if you have people singing, then you try to sing along, and you kind of
yeah.
takes your mind away.
I'll
That's
do
true.
I'll do that next time.
I
Um,
Yeah, I only do that with songs that I actually know the lyrics to, and that I. So this one for me is fine. I won't, and I know I have a bad singing voice, so I'm not going to even try to sing. As I say, I have the face for radio, so
what is community? Enough of the deprivation. What does
okay.
community mean to you, and especially in this YouTube YouTube land? I've created a list of all of my favorite YouTubers in a list, and
Mhm.
I call it YouTube land right now.
Hmm. Well, I mean that's kind of the thing. It's that basic connections that we all try to make, and with the way the world works today, we're not necessarily always able to go and meet each other face to face and in person. You know, I may not necessarily know who my next door neighbor is, but I know or at least I feel like I know before the billions. I feel like I know you, Melissa. I feel like I know the people that I connect on YouTube, and I go to you guys for, like you said, I go to you guys for hey, I know you're going to talk about how to do a story on Instagram or something. I can go to you guys for sound advice when I know that maybe I need a little bit of expertise here. Maybe I need a little bit of help. Or just even, hey, I need a chuckle. I need a laugh. I can go to you guys as well. I have people that I can rely on. It's sort of what you touched upon with Gail earlier, how she's supporting people without even saying that she is.
Mm.
She's not, you know what I mean? And that's the magic of community. You don't know, and it's sort of like with Before the Billions as well, when that guy just made that painting of him, made that picture of him. You don't know how people are interacting with you, or viewing you, or that you can impact somebody in a positive way without even realizing that that's what it's. And this guy who is just doing this painting for Bill, just for the fun of it, just for his own pleasure. Gail is doing this because for herself, for her own, like, I can do this one little minor thing, just and I did that for you too, like I can just have your tab going, you're on your playlist going on a second tab, put it on mute. It's a simple thing.
Yeah.
That's what community is. I don't need your recognition. You don't need mine. But in a simple little thing, I'm helping you, you're helping me. And without even having to be told, without even have to be asked to do it. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
shameful to a certain degree when we have to say it, but that's what community is. It's just being there for each other when you don't even realize. You don't have to say it, you don't have to point it out. It's just there. You know what I mean? And you forget that sometimes that community is in those little things that you do, the simplest things. For me, I always tell people, I know I self-deprecate a lot, but I'm not the most intelligent person. I'm not the most capable person, but I can watch, I can talk, I can do that. So let me help you in the little things that I can do. I can watch your channel. Okay, let me put a second tab on and watch your 10 videos that you have or whatever it is. I can do that. I can I'll enjoy it too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Now we have quite a lot of people in our community. I'm actually going to try one more thing because you're listening to the music right now through, let's just say, the ambient sound. It's playing. I don't think it's coming through the speaker. I'm not sure, but I'm going to add it to the stream and see what happens. Are you? Does it sound any different or any better?
I don't hear any difference.
No different. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. I
That's
hear I hear a slight difference, but it might be because I have headphones. So to me, with headphones, I'm sure it sounds always different regardless. So yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I have these headphones, and what I really need to start doing for the late night work sessions is use my headphones to listen to the music and monitor myself.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay. Uh, I have a question. Turn it up a little bit, says Janet. Let's see. Turn it up a little bit.
Melissa Jane gonna start dancing when the
Listen,
music
man.
comes on.
When I hear music, I do. I was bobbing. I'm gonna play this one again. I love this tune. This is, and you know how I found this artist when I was doing my Instagram posts. I can only post like the no copyright music, and this is an artist that I kept on seeing all the time, and like, okay, I really like this kind of music. It's really this artist is pretty good.
Yeah. But that's the beauty again about community is those little connections, like one thing, one little curiosity led you to something else, which led you to bring you to this artist that, oh, this is interesting. I like her music. And it's, I hate to say it, that black magic, you know what I mean? That's like we have a community and that we're very special. We have this little thing that's different from everybody else. That pardon my French is je ne sais quoi. This this unknown stuff. There's something about our community where it's like this magic happens, and it's like I don't have to tell you, You know what I mean? It's like we know we can support each other. We know we can help each other out. And I see before the billions drinking some water. I'm like, okay, I need to drink some water too. You know what I mean? It's all these little subtle hints that kind of help each other out. Where you don't have to say something, like I said before. You can just see somebody else hustling and grinding and hey, go here, go there, do this, do that. And you're like, you know what? I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna make YouTube work for me instead of me work for YouTube. So
I have a question for you. Um, she stole my thunder.
yes.
How long have you been in this space of supporting each other, and how long have you been in this community?
I have to admit it's fairly recent. It's been maybe for 2 months, 3 months, basically. And it's actually because, like a lot of people, because of TLA, I saw that a lot of people, and I'm like, you know what? This person sounds really great and has a message that I'm willing to at least listen to them and give them a chance, or other people where, okay, they might not necessarily have a perspective that I agree on, but they at least presented with integrity, with honesty. I'll say her name. For me, it's my favorite pharmacist. She's a bit controversial, but
Oh yes, I like her. I like her.
exactly. But that's what I love about her. Like, I wish I could be as direct and as open and as really like, you know what? This is who I am. I've made my mistake. I said some things that maybe I don't like. I've done things that maybe I don't like and I'm not proud of. But you know what? I am who I am. I've done what I've done. I said what I said, and hopefully I'm a better person. But you know what I mean? And that's what I like about the community. And that's what made me more wanted to participate more in the community, wanted to, because I see people day to day taking that risk of let me put myself out there, let me be vulnerable,
Uh huh.
and know that what, some people are going to criticize me.
Mm.
There's so many people that have criticized her, but yet she's here on YouTube doing her thing,
Has,
doing her videos and no problems. And it's nobody's going after her, nobody's killing her and all doing all these horrible things. She's just here doing her thing, regardless of whether people agree with her or not. So
did she appear on Kevin Samuels yet?
I don't think so. As far as I know, I don't know if Before the Billions has any idea, but
What's funny is that even though I haven't seen her on Kevin Samuels, but the funny thing about it is that she started a controversy on Lead Attorney's channel talking about her marriages, and then apparently there was guys in her DMs trying to holler at her afterwards.
Oh, yeah. She looks great though. The music's too loud for me now. I need to have my headphones on, but I have to turn that down a little bit. Um, I have a question I have a question for you before the billions, and it's just a curious thing. I'm just curious like this. I remember. I don't know. Were you? Did you guys see the last uh the lead attorney Q&A where it wasn't a Q&A. He was talking about his equipment. He was talking about all the equipment. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Um, during that session, he said people always ask him, what is he looking at? Because he usually looks to one side. He doesn't look right into the camera. He's usually looking at one side. And that was the first thing that was the first question I had when I saw him for the very first time. It was, what is he looking at? What is he looking at? You know, yeah, another monitor that has the comments or whatever. Well, he said that he's looking at himself. He said he likes to look at himself, and I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what? Actually, I do like to look at myself as
You know,
well.
because
But
looking into the camera is so weird
it,
looking.
it,
You
it
know,
is.
when you do that, and then when you look at yourself, it's like, okay,
I like to look at myself. Plus, what I try to do is put a picture of myself as close to the camera as possible, so at least I can see myself and the camera at the same time. But my question, what I was leading to was, I'm always curious about what's going on in somebody else's scene, right? So for you, Billions, I'm always curious, what is on that shelf behind you?
yeah. So I have some cologne, the cologne of the evening, Yves Saint Laurent,
Ah,
right?
he's still around.
So I have some books that I have collected over the years, and then this is, Rubik's cube, and then also this is from Georgia State University. It's just like a plush toy from the Andrew Young School of
Oh,
Policy Studies.
okay. Those are the kind of things that I'm curious about. What
And
is
I also have
behind
some
there?
candles.
What's that? Candle?
Yeah, candles
Okay.
of the evening.
Oh, the candle of the evening. Oh, so you do you still watch Kevin Samuels a lot?
I don't watch him as much as I used to, right? Yeah, I don't watch him as much as I used to, but I do try to keep in touch and stuff like that. Like watch some of his videos from time to time. Like he's on Instagram and he's on YouTube,
Yeah.
and then it's kind of hard to kind of keep up with all of his videos because he comes out like one every single day or so.
I want to sneeze. I'm trying to stifle the sneeze. um, what does Janet say? Thank you. She stole my thunder for your being real.
Hmm.
And I have a Rubik's cube. Wow, I don't know.
Yeah,
I used to have one a
hopefully
lot.
Janet can help me complete mine. I forgot how to do it.
All right. So everybody, you're listening to MJ Live. We typically do tech tips and tutorials, but at the end of at the end of the segment of the tech tips, I'm I'm gonna be bringing people up to just just to chit chat and maybe just have a topic for the evening. And today's topic is community. What does community mean to you? If you're in the chat room, just drop a message to let me know that you're here. You're still here. You're still with us. I know we have at least it says 9 people. So let me know who is still with us tonight and what does community mean to you. And of course, you are also welcome to come and join us up. Um, our moderator, Gail Lockett, has been dropping the link in. And so feel free to use that if you want to come up and just chit chat with us. If you have any perspective on what community is for you and how it has improved your life. And I'm just wondering for the panel, put this up like this. I'm wondering for the panel, has community ever been a disadvantage to you?
Hmm.
No,
Mm,
I've never been disadvantaged by the community. I mean, I have been disadvantaged by not having one, right?
exactly.
Yeah, so I mean, if I didn't have my community, I would be able to do a lot of the things that I'm doing now, which is getting more for watch time, having great conversations with people, and then getting recognition, like how you saw the person who drew me. I was like, "Isn't that something?" Like, you already that's something I didn't even know, right? So that was really nice of them to make that artwork of me.
Exactly. Yeah.
What about
No. Yeah. Sorry. Go
yeah?
ahead.
What about you?
Okay. Yeah. No. For me too. It hasn't affected me in a negative way. I've seen community affect negatively other people in general in certain specific moments, but not necessarily for me personally. Like I've seen. I don't know if you guys know what that is. The sovereign citizens.
Yeah.
Where, yeah. Melissa, do you know what a sovereign citizen is? I don't know if you guys have that in the UK.
No, not sure what
Yeah,
that is.
yeah, it's probably an American Canadian thing where it's individuals that don't believe that the laws of the land apply to them, that they're independent of the country that they live in, right? Um, so a lot of the times they'll believe they'll go harass the police and, oh, are you following the laws, and are you doing this and are you doing that? But yet when they get arrested, the laws don't, and it's oftentimes very vigilante, where somebody really did do something wrong and they're being stopped by the police, but here comes this, sovereign said, I'm here to defend you, I'm here to protect you, I'm here to make sure. But it's like, I just want to get arrested and get out of here. Like, I just want my ticket and get out of peace. But yet you'll have this individual because oh, I need to protect my community. I need to make sure everything is done properly. And it's like, so I've seen it in other people, but not so much, thankfully. And that's really what a lot of people have brought up is, regardless of who you listen to, take that moment to sort of analyze who you're listening to, because a lot of people have good messages. It sounds really nice,
Hmm.
it sounds very inspirational, but when you take 2 minutes to look at who they are as a person, their character, are they living their lives, and that's kind of where that brought me into this whole that rabbit hole of one thing led to another. I saw that controversy between, obviously, Fresh and Fit and ABBA and Preach, right?
Hmm.
Where, and that led me to TLA, which led me to you guys. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's so quick and so easy to listen to people who say, oh, they sound great. Who doesn't want, what guy doesn't want to have good advice on how to flirt with women? What woman doesn't want to, have advice on what high power, value man that she, you know what I mean? They all touch on things that we want to have. But if you're not taking that moment to think and analyze, you could easily fall for somebody that's, maybe not so good for you. You know what I mean? So, take that moment to think about it. If you're not critical,
Hmm.
you could fall for people that, maybe not the best advice, maybe not the best people to be following, so
Right. And
Yes.
Melissa Jane, can I add
yeah.
in something else?
Yeah.
So, actually, what's the funny thing is that earlier today I got a message from somebody off of LinkedIn, and I was like, okay, obviously they had nothing to do with either YouTube nor Instagram. And then it turned into, because it was a lady, she wanted to learn how to get into becoming a data engineer, like I am. And then it turned into a whole almost 2.5 hour conversation about how to get into the tech industry. And I was like, dang, that's exactly what I do on my YouTube channel. Go check out my YouTube channel right quick. I have 10 hours of information in one live stream that you can check out.
Hashtag tier 10.
Right.
Oh, wow. I want to welcome the crime dame. The crime dame, are you there?
This is criminality online. Same person.
Is that criminality online?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, for
Oh, this is
sure.
the crime dame. The
The
crime dame. Are
crime
you
name.
still with us? Saw you popping up for a second. Are you still with us? Are you still with us? I wanted to actually, once you're with us, and if you want to come back on camera, she's hiding the camera for a second. Uh,
She might be going through technical difficulties, maybe. I don't know.
Not a problem. I'm going to drop you back down and just give me the thumbs up if you can hear. Give me the thumbs up once you can. Once you are back. Um, well, you were talking, Thunder, about who you kind of aligning yourself with. That made me think about that big controversial issue that happened just was it last week with the two people the lead attorney had up on his channel.
Yeah.
Um, you know, that made me think, you know what? And it's funny because now that I see, let's just say, one of those people, I realize, yes, I've actually been, I've actually watched several of his videos years ago. We're talking about many, many years ago. I used to watch,
Hmm.
we used to give some valuable entrepreneur and business advice. And then to hear about this now, it's like, wow, I really wouldn't want to align myself with a person like that now, if that's the way that they are.
Yeah.
Um, Whereas someone like Anton Daniels, he's just like the pillar of he's just like the pillar of everything that's good, right? Uh,
Exactly. Yeah.
and this is just what I'm seeing. I don't know him. I don't know him for anything other than what he's showing out on YouTube. But I like to listen to his daily mindset stuff, and he's a businessman. He is very very smart. He's very very astute in business. He's pretty amazing, and I just love his confidence too. He'll be like, "I'm amazing, guys. I'm the best person here." I love that confidence. What do you
Right. He
guys
says
think
he's
about
like
that?
the richest person or richest YouTuber or something like that. Richer than your favorite YouTuber is what he said. So,
He'll say, "I'm amazing. I'm great. I'm amazing. I'm great." You know what? I don't necessarily. At first, I thought that was a little arrogant, but now I think to myself, you know what? You need to have that confidence. You need to have that self assuredness. Any comment or thoughts on that, guys?
Well, yeah. I mean, it kind of goes back to what I was saying about my favorite pharmacist. It's oftentimes I feel that with individuals that are willing to put themselves out there and talk about their flaws, talk about their bad experiences, I've noticed on YouTube that those are the people that you tend to, at the
Mm,
very least, you realize that they're authentic.
mhm, mhm,
And at the very least, you either agree with their mentality or you don't. But even if you don't agree with where their ideology, their thoughts, you're still willing to listen to them because you know what you see is what you get.
mhm,
You
mhm.
know, but
Yeah.
then there's going to be the people that will always, they'll always present themselves as this wonderful, perfect person.
Mm,
And of course, later on, you find out, oh, well, yeah, no, they were lying about this. And now they have this kind of crime case, or they have this, or they have that. And, controversy. And maybe they did something with, underage children or not. Maybe, maybe not, and it's, that's what's wonderful about YouTube and the community that's built is if you're paying attention, the YouTubers will tell you who they are as a person, and
ah,
they'll happily do it. You
yeah.
know what I mean? So the
Yeah.
people, and that, it comes, people who are willing to say their flaws, their bad experiences. So far, you know what? Okay, I might not agree with everything before the billion say. I might not agree with everything you say. I might not agree with everything, my favorite pharmacist.
Uh-huh.
But I know, obviously, no, that's a strong term, but I know who you guys are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about in a year from now, is there something that's going to be revealed? And oh, Melissa said this, and Melissa, you already said it. You know what I mean? Like whatever bad thing you did, you already said it. It's okay. I know that already about you. I don't have to worry about. Oh, is Melissa hiding something? Does she have skeletons in her closet? Oh my God, no! Like you already took out your skeletons and paraded it, and hey, look, I now put these decorations on my skeleton. So it's like, but it's the people that try to be too clean, try to be too nice and wonderful. Yeah, those are the ones I have to be careful for. So,
All
anyway,
right. Let's try to bring up the crimes dame. Hey, the crimes dame. Welcome.
Hello, hello.
How are
hey,
Can y'all hear
you?
me?
yes,
Yes,
ma'am, we can.
really.
Love them
hello.
headphones.
How's everybody doing?
Great. So tell us your name, your channel, and just a little bit about yourself.
My channel is Criminality Online. It's a true crime channel. And both your panelists have been on my show. William did my first episode with James Dean's haunted car, and
Oh,
She Stole My Thunder was on my last live, which we talked about the what was this, the white missing white woman syndrome. Those were
Mhm.
the subjects that we talked about. So they both have been on my panel. And I'm
Wonderful.
glad to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. You
I see you on the lead attorney all the time.
well, I'm usually in there, supporting. It's good to have you. And what's your channel name again? Just remind me.
Criminality online.
Criminality Online. Um,
Yes.
Gail, if you could just drop that in so I could just pull that up on the screen as well. Thank you so much. Well, it's good to have you, and you've been tuned
Thank
in
you.
quite a while tonight, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I
so the
couldn't come
question.
on before because I was driving on the way home, but I was listening. So I'm home now. So I'm in one
Not a
spot. So I said, well,
problem.
I'll come on.
Not a problem. I'm so happy that you came on because I'm still fairly new in growing the channel, so I'm just getting to meet everybody
Mhm.
right now. And what we're talking about tonight really is about community. You're part of the leader. Are you part of the leader attorneys
Yes.
Discord?
No, I'm not part of the Discord. No,
Oh,
I'm
you
not
just
part of
follow
the
him and
Discord.
stuff like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. So we're all in this thing together. What does community mean to you?
Well, I think like Will said earlier, well, as if you go back to my channel when you look when I actually first did my intro, it's been like over a year ago. So I tried to get like my actual family, not just the community, my actual blood family, go on and listen to watch the videos and like and subscribe. And they're like, that kind of thing. So
Absolutely.
that kind of discouraged me. But watching the lead attorney, and he was like, y'all need to come on, get on YouTube, stop procrastinating, kind of thing. So I said, well, like I said, I love true crime. And I don't know of too many people that's in the community that we all are part of, because I see you all, on a bunch of, different panels, do true crime, but they all seem to be really interested in it. So I said, well, I really need to go ahead and do this because I watch true crime documentaries all the time. I
Oh,
mean, I know about, which is a little scary for men, because when I meet guys and they're like, okay, you know a little bit too much about Ted Bundy. You know a little bit too much about Ted Bundy and all these other people, and that's a little scary. So I have to say that for like a third date or something like that. If we get to the third date,
that's
I have to
hilarious.
say I have to save that to the third date to let them know that I'm really into true crime. But a lot of women are into it, and there's like a huge true crime community. And so I'm finding that even with this community, with everybody doing like Will does tech, and you do tech as well. But people, they still have that interest in true crime. So I do feel like this community, because like Gil said earlier in your comments, that people go, and sometimes I listen to you guys, and sometimes if you like make a comment, if you welcome me or something like that, I may not respond back because I'm like throwing some clothes in the laundry or doing something like that, and then I'll come back and watch. So I'll at least have you guys playing in the background, so you can get that support and those
Oh,
hours. And
that's
that's what it's been. That's what it's been for me. That's what it's been for me. And like I said, I really appreciate Will coming on the first time, because I was really like, when that thing went live, I was like, oh my God. I totally freaked out, and Will kind of, stepped in and kind of, he really took over the co-hosting position, and he
uh-huh.
did a really great job. So I really appreciate that. And she stole my thunder, the panel that we had a couple of nights ago, it was really good. We had a really great conversation. So that's what community has been for me. And it's kind of gave me the encouragement to, to really, get off my butt and start working on more content.
Get off your
And
butt and just
I
do it.
yeah, to just do it. So I've been going to Canva, working on my thumbnails and things like that,
Nice.
and I've really enjoyed doing that. So that's what community has been for me.
Wonderful, wonderful. I've got to go check out your channel, um and also like your stuff, because I think I'm actually very very interested in crime series on TV, things like Forensic Files and
Hmm.
you know um, I Survived.
Yeah.
all of those different shows. Give me some ideas of the kind of shows that you watch. I'm sure I've watched them too.
Some of the same ones that you mentioned, and a lot of documentaries. And one thing I want to also add on my channel, I think Amazon Prime as well as Netflix, they have the option that you can watch different shows and
That's right.
documentaries, and you can do like a group watch.
Oh,
And so I want to do like a watch party, put up some different titles and let people vote on which one that they want to watch, and
good
then
idea.
we all
Yeah.
get together as a group and watch a couple of documentaries. So that's one definite thing. And with Halloween coming up, I definitely want to do something like that for that.
That's
Oh
pretty
Yes.
yeah,
unique.
that'd be
I don't
fun.
think anybody's done
Hmm.
that
Yeah, to do like a watch party.
Mhm.
in the YouTube space. I haven't seen anybody else do that, at least in the YouTube space. What were you going to say before the billions?
Oh yeah, I said that sounds fun. And even when we were having the first live stream on Criminality Online, we were just we were talking about James Dean's car, and then we just had a full on panel. We were talking about a whole bunch of stuff, and
Yeah.
a whole bunch of like conspiracy theories and telling scary stories and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And it was
Yeah.
fun.
So
Yes.
how long has your channel been up?
Well, effectively, well, it's been up for over a year, but I really haven't put any content on it. But I just started doing content. Oh, another thing that I really like a lot is like um things that happen in history. So I've put a couple of short clips on there about certain events that happened on this day in history. But I'm trying to relate everything, because I know the lead attorney says, which makes a lot of sense. I don't want to just be all over the place. I
Yeah,
want it to always relate back to what my channel is about, true
That's right.
crime. So I don't want to just be putting something on there about fashion, and just
Right.
crazy things. It
right.
has to, go around true crime. So it can be fraud, any type of race or anything, of that nature.
That's really good,
Yeah.
and I'm making notes because anything that comes to mind, I like to just make a note so I don't forget it. But your idea about doing a group watch party is really really cool.
Yeah.
Um, if
Yeah.
you could give one or two other tips as far as what you've learned so far. Um, so actually, let me ask you this question: since you've started to sort of be more intentional with your channel, how long has that been?
Probably actively at least 2 or 3 weeks. Like I have some
Oh,
shows scheduled for
I
this
do.
weekend. Tomorrow, like I want to do Freaky Friday, which that's the one that will help me out with. Like on Fridays, do stories that have crime stories that have like a weird nature to them. Not that crime is not weird enough, but some type of spin to it. And
Gotcha.
so that's what I want to do for Fridays.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Got you, got you. So, what the idea to do the watch party, I think, is a very unique idea.
Yeah.
What other one tip would you give, even though you're still fairly brand new? What's something that you definitely want to incorporate that maybe you other people have not done yet?
Well, I think like Will was saying earlier. I mean, like with the watch party, that would make the my viewers become more interactive. So I
Yeah,
think when you're interactive with your followers, they seem to appreciate that, because people, they
absolutely.
want to get their voice out, and they
Yeah,
want to feel like they're a part of your growth. So if you get to like 1,000 followers, if you get to 100,000 followers, and they know that they helped you get there, and that you've helped them, and you've included them in it, then I think that makes it go a much better, much better. Yeah,
absolutely. And again, it comes back to community. Even though
exactly,
they may be
exactly.
even though there may be followers, subscribers, watchers, to be a part of it and
Yes.
communicating in the chat, getting excited, getting scary, getting scared,
Hmm.
those things happen. That's all part of being in a community, as opposed to
Yes.
you just watching the thing by yourself,
Hmm.
right? And
Yeah.
even still in this time of, you know, the world hasn't completely opened up yet. People are still spending more time at home than they were. I believe. Having this online community, and I think somebody said that in the chat room. Having this online community, it was Gary. He said community is more social media than live in
Yes.
person these days. So having this community of YouTube, community of whatever you're interested in. You know, a lot of people are interested in the whole scary story or the crime or
Hmm.
whatever. You've got to, I think you have a pretty good niche there. And like
Yeah.
Tina, the lead attorney says, we definitely need to sort of hone in, zone in on what we like, what we enjoy, what we're good at, what we know stuff about. That's why I
Yeah.
focus on, the tech, the social media stuff. That's what I like.
Yeah,
Uh,
and I don't think I've also, there's a lot of other true crime channels that I follow as well, and I haven't seen them do the watch party. I haven't seen them do that. And that's something that I'm really interested in doing, having everybody, you can be in a chat talking
yeah,
about the movie or talking
yeah.
about the show, and so I think that would be something that, that everyone would enjoy.
I think that's a really great idea. I'm a part of a group. It's a Facebook group
Hmm.
called and we all talk about this Tyler Perry movie, not movie series. It's called Ruthless, right?
Oh
It's
yeah.
it's
Hmm.
I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's it's a little bit, you know what, it's entertaining, right? It's
Yeah.
entertaining, and we all chat, and we just have a good time chatting in there. We're not necessarily watching the show together, but after the show's finished or just before the show's coming on, there's a lot of talk about it, so I can
Hmm.
see this doing really, really well. The fact that we're live, watching the show live, and we're really, really chatting together live in it. I think it's a really, really great idea. So you better
Yeah.
do it quickly.
Yeah, I have some titles. Amazon Prime came out with some really good titles as well as Netflix. So I'm going to put them up on the channel and let people vote on which one that they would like to watch, and whichever one that gets the most votes, then that's the one that I set up for us to watch.
Great. Did anybody else want to just weigh in on what the crime Dave is saying here?
Yeah, I would love to watch like a watch party, all of
Okay.
us on there, and then just, on the panel just talking about specific things.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then you're talking about having like documentaries. So I love documentaries.
Oh, I do
Yeah.
too. I do too. I love documentaries.
Mhm.
Yeah, I definitely like to join. For me, sorry, for me the issue that, like, because I seen the watch party feature, and I had that same basic idea where you sit and you watch movie, because I seen a lot of movie reviews or TV show reviews and stuff like that. But I always wondered, how would you do it practically? You know what I mean? Because it's like, I guess my question is, when you're on StreamYard, for example, you have to be able to link your StreamYard with your Amazon account. Like, how would you do that? Like, do you know already how to link those two, or is that something that, you know? Go
Now,
ahead.
I don't think you can do it through StreamYard. I know you can do it through Prime and Netflix. So now, to my understanding, which I have to, go back and investigate a little bit more, you would have to, I guess I would have to get everybody's email or at least some type of contact, and then there's a link that you get, and then you just click on the link
Hmm.
around the time that the movie or the show starts, and then you'll be in with the party, and everyone can see each other. You can have your avatar up, or you can have your actual picture. I've done one. I haven't done one, but I've been a part of several before, and they send you a link, and you just click on the link, and it comes up, and you can just watch. Everybody can watch the movie, and you'd be in a chat, like I said, talking and discussing the movie.
Yeah. I
But
guess,
yeah, I don't.
yeah, sorry, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. No, so but I don't think you can do it through StreamYard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, like, I guess my question is more like, okay, you have the watch party, you have, X amount of people in the party watching the show with you. Great, fantastic. How would you then get that to YouTube? That's more, I guess, more my question. Or is it something
No,
that you would do separately? Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we can do it. We can do it separately. We can do it. I mean, just the people that are in the group. I think you can have up to a hundred people in the
Mm,
watch party, and but you can't do it on YouTube. I don't know if I'll be able to download it and put it on YouTube. So
mm.
it's just a separate thing.
Separate
Yeah.
thing. Okay, yeah, that was
Yes.
more my question because I
Yes.
was trying to get the two. How did you were going to get the two? But yeah, no, it's a great idea because it's I have so many shows. Like I'm sure you guys too, where you have books or shows or whatever. Like I would love to be able to watch them with other people. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like and that's part of community as well. It's you have something that maybe you're passionate about that you enjoy. Like Before the Billions, I love documentaries. Great, fantastic. And I'm sure he has a documentary that maybe he wants to be able to share it with people. And hey,
Yeah.
look, I love this part but how are you going to, you know what I mean? Like, I guess what with community is you're giving each other opportunities. You know what I mean? It's giving
Yes.
each other an opportunity to grow, to share our passion or whatever it is. You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily for. Oh, what are we watching now, Melissa? What are
So,
you
so,
doing? Where
so
we
Hold
I'm
on
going?
one
actually
second,
trying to
Melissa.
think
Before you
about
play
how
that,
go sorry.
This
yeah,
Go ahead.
don't play that on
Oh,
YouTube.
yeah,
You
yeah,
don't play
yeah.
that on YouTube.
All right. So that was what I was just going to. I should have asked before I did it, but I was thinking as far as logistically, it can be done just like that, just by
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
But
Netflix actually has it to where you can't really share their stuff on other platforms.
uh
Even if you took like if you were to have the mobile app of Netflix, you can't even take a screenshot of their
oh,
videos because they'll black it out, even
okay,
screen
got you.
recorded.
Okay,
But
all right.
also y'all don't want the video to get taken down either.
Yeah, yeah,
Or the
absolutely. I'm
audio.
so, I'm so glad you did that. I'm so glad you said that. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So it would be done. It would have to be done within, let's say, a Zoom community or an offline community,
Yeah.
which is not being broadcasted
On
Yes.
YouTube,
on
yeah.
YouTube. Got you. All right.
Yeah, which is unfortunate because there's a lot of content that, like, I'm sure everybody here on the panel, oh, this one movie on Netflix, oh my God, let's go watch it together and stuff, and
That's
you
true.
really can't,
You think
unfortunately.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of, I do watch a few movie review channels or, channels that react to TV shows or whatever, and they intentionally, like, you can tell that they have a separate, like you said, through Zoom or some other app, some other software where they're watching the movies, but they break it down, like the YouTube videos, maybe 20 minutes, but they had
Mhm.
a, like, they watched a whole 2 hour movie or whatever it was, so you can tell that they broke it down, and then they, like Before the Billion said, they black out the screen, and maybe they have 5 seconds clip here and there kind of thing, but it's a whole tactic because you have so many companies out there that, like, they're very protective of their content. I think Sony's one of the bigger ones where at one point with Dr. Phil, you couldn't even show like a 10-second clip because it's like, oh, what, you're using a Sony special effect. We have to, we have to
Mm,
protect our content. Oh my God, copyright. And
sense.
yeah, it's crazy. YouTube, and there's some companies that's like, yeah, they're on you like there's no tomorrow for the smallest of things, like a 5 second sound clip. They're on you for it, unfortunately. So
Yeah. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to Kajo Barnett. Thank you so much for joining us from YouTube. I do want to, sorry, from Facebook. I do want to encourage everyone to join me on my YouTube channel. Come on over, just find Melissa Jane on YouTube and subscribe so that you'll get the notifications. Actually, do hit the bell so that you will get the notifications. And at some point, we're going to stop streaming on YouTube. Sorry, on Facebook. I'm coming from the Facebook world, guys. um, I'm going to stop streaming on Facebook and be only on YouTube alone, just so that I can make sure I get people over here. We're all here to grow our channel, our community, get our numbers up, get our hours up as well. So that's the purpose. We want to get everybody over to YouTube. YouTube is where it's at.
Melissa, do you mind if I ask a question?
Sure, absolutely.
Have you guys heard of Amazon Live? There's a guy that I follow. I followed him on YouTube, but now he's doing Amazon Live.
Yeah,
It's like say for instance, if Will, I know he does a lot of tech and he has a lot of equipment and whatnot. And if you have like the mic that you if you bought your mic from Amazon, it's kind of like the shopping club for
yeah.
Amazon, but you have to have so many followers, which I don't know right offhand how many followers you have to have, and then you set up your Amazon Live channel, and you can say like, okay, this mic came from Amazon, and you can go on and you can tell people about you can go live and talk about the products that you purchase on Amazon and do like a demonstration on it. And it's really exciting. But like I said, you have to have so many followers, which I don't know right offhand what it is, but I thought that was really interesting, and I think that would be really great for Will because he's really good at explaining things, you know what I'm saying? And you just have your own little so-called shopping
Right.
shopping channel, the Before the Billion shopping channel, and it's really interesting. The guy that I follow, he's also like a tech guy as well,
I
and
literally heard about that this week.
yeah.
Is his name Kirk Nugent by any chance?
Yes, Kirk Nugent.
He
Yes, I
is
love him. I
brilliant.
love him. Yes, he's great.
The
Yes,
geek
he's great.
preacher
The
speaker.
geek preacher. Yeah. Do you know him? Will?
No,
Have you
I've
heard of
never
him?
heard of him yet, but
Okay.
I gotta check him
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Yeah. He has.
Definitely, he's got a lot of good content. He has some courses out as well. So big shout out if you ever heard. Big shout out to Kirk Nugent from
Yes.
How It All Works. How It All
How it
Works.
all. Yes, that's it.
Absolutely amazing channel. Big shout out to you guys.
Well, before the billions, if ever you do that idea, I'll be your Vanna White. I'll just point to the products and be the pretty
Yes, now,
face
yeah,
that
you can get your girlfriend to point to the products while you
you know.
while you explain them.
Yeah, it was good to have you guys. So we're talking about community. There was something else I made a note about. Can I read my own writing now? Uh, oh boy, I need to be able to. I need to write stuff down so I can read it the next time. All right. So how well are you doing so far as your watch hours? This is for the crime day. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. You see how you have your link? It's probably because you're so brand new. But let's see, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Your channel? Is this your channel? Yeah, because you're so brand new, you have
Mhm.
a long URL right now, but you
Okay.
are able to go in at some point and change that to, criminality online or whatever, to be more specific. And
Okay.
don't I don't know how if you can do it right now because I did mine and I haven't reached 1,000 subscribers yet. So I would actually, if you want to try going into your back office into your studio and to see if you
Okay.
could change that channel. We need to find out specifically what's the. Oh yeah, we did talk about this before. You need to be verified. I don't know if you're verified yet, but if you get verified, then you can change that your URL so that it's easier for people to find you.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a tip that we talked about earlier.
Okay.
Any other thoughts, guys? Anything else? We're talking about community and we're just talking about tech stuff and all kinds of stuff tonight. We're going to actually probably get ready to wrap up. It's almost about 11. And I think we're probably at that time, right?
Mhm.
Let's just go around the room and everybody can just say a final couple of words before we wrap it
Sure.
up.
It sounds fun. I like how she stole my thunder keeps changing her her icon at the end.
She keeps changing it, which is cool.
Right, when she first came on, she had like an award as her as a picture. But yeah, so just want to say I really appreciate you, Melissa Jane, for all the support that you've given, and also for letting me up on the channel as well. Been coming on here pretty frequently for the past few days or past few weeks or so. So I'm glad that I was able to actually speak with you and also your community as well. And you always have some insightful conversations.
Thank you. And thank you for coming. It's been absolutely amazing. Um, let's see. Let's go to let's go to She Stole My Thunder.
Yeah, I figured since I can't change my face, I'll change my icon. And these are all pictures that I actually took. So yeah, this one I have on now is from one of the visits I did at the Museum of Fine Arts in Montreal. They had this an actual hand knitted and everything. It was in honor of the soldiers from I think World War I and II and so forth. I think it was what for one of those, veterinarian vet days and so forth. Memorial Day, I should say.
Mhm.
Sorry, excuse me for that. But yeah, so it's one of those cute little things. So yeah, as far as community, if you're not part of one, build one. If you need to feel connected, just start chatting, because a lot of times that's how I started getting that courage to participate on panels. Was I just started chatting on other people's panels. And I think before the billions can testify to that, I got connected to him by just simply saying, hey, would you like to start talking about movies? And that got me, I got onto his panel. Then started got, I like being on panels. Let me participate on others. I mean, and it doesn't, like I said before, it doesn't take much to build a big community. Just start talking, just start being that yacky yak 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 person. And hey, if you guys want to learn French, come on over to my channel. Je vous apprends de tout.
We are waiting for our French lessons, my dear.
Okay, okay. I take the hint. Okay, Saturday afternoon, I'll figure something out.
All right. And what I will also say is now that you've started to use that, the icon and change the icon, that can be your thing, just to change the icon every now and then. Just keep it interesting.
That's true. That's true.
Fun, fun, fun. Thank you so much again for being available. Always appreciate you and always love to hear that accent, of course.
You still have the best one. You still have the best one. Thank you
Still,
for having me on the
still
panel.
don't agree. Still don't agree. All right, let's go. Let's go to the crimes dame. Seems to be having some network issues. Are you still with us?
I just want to say that our people, yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Go for it.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. No, I was just saying that I really appreciate everybody in the community. And I learned so much, after each.
Well, her network is breaking up a little bit. Are you still with us, the crimes?
Yes.
Go ahead. Uh, finish your thought.
No, I was just saying from everyone.
Okay. I think we get the gist of it. Thank you so much for being available tonight. It's been nice. It's nice to meet you first of all, and you definitely each of you are always welcome on my channel. What we do on this channel, we do a little tech talk at the beginning, and then we'll just go into conversation. I think that's probably going to form a habit. We didn't intend it to be like that, but that's exactly how it's going to end up, and I love it. I love it absolutely. The show, the channel will just grow organically into what it's supposed to be, right? And I'm definitely taking hints from each and every one of you. I learn from each and every one of you. Some of the, that idea that you have the crimes dame is brilliant. I always learn from Before the Billions, and of course, She Stole My Thunder gave some really good tips that I've written down. I hope I can read my writing. All right, guys, we're gonna end it now. I'm gonna just wrap it up after you guys leave. But thanks again, and have a wonderful night, you guys. Thank you so much.
Bye, you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Merci beaucoup. Bonsoir.
righty. Okay, guys. I want to thank each and every person, starting with Miss Gail Lockett, the moderator of all, the best moderator ever. She's so selfless. She shares so many people's information with no expectation. She just does it, and people don't even know that she is doing this. She's watching people's shows, helping them to get their watch hours up, and so supportive. So I thank you so much. I think everybody else for tuning in. Thank you, Janet Blackman. Let's see. Thank you, Jane, for empowerment. I got something all around that I can use. Absolutely. Good night, Yishka, and all the Facebook users, and Marcia Demers, Gary Dixon, if you guys are still listening. And she stole my thunder, of course, for being on the panel, before the billions for being on the panel, and the crimes Dame for being on the panel. Really, really creative people here. I tell you, our community is so rich, so great. Um, Two communities that I'm a part of is represented tonight. The first community is we're talking about the YouTube community, and we all show us each other so much support. If you haven't already done so, like the video, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. And then, of course, my other community is my investing community, my business community, where um, we get together, we learn how to trade, uh, we learn how to do business in lots of different aspects, digital currencies, we do foreign exchange, we do e-commerce, we do business building. There's so much mindset. Our chairwoman Nikki in the UK pours into us every day. We're about to embark on something huge coming up on next week. So if you want to be a part of that community, which will help to put money in your pockets and help to put money in your family's pockets as well. All right. Massive community, big community, learning a skill that will pay you for the rest of your life. We want to be like the before the billions. And so I'm educating myself. I am pouring into my own self with knowledge. You know, you have to invest into yourself sometimes to get the results that you want. What is she stole my thunder? Let's have a good night song. Absolutely, we're gonna have a good night song before we go. I'm here. What? Where am I going after all these years? All right, we're gonna have a little bit of music since we have a few people in here. We're gonna have a little bit of music before we go tonight, so we can jam a little bit. Jam a little bit. Next time, I'll remember to have my guest on the panel while we're jamming. I keep on forgetting to do that. So we will do that next time. But for now, we're going to play my playlist here. We're going to play my playlist. Yeah, guys, I have. Yes, indeed. Let me go and find. Where's that playlist gone? Where is the playlist gone? Here we go. We're gonna find this real quick. Uh, uh, uh. Show more. There it is. This is my playlist for tonight. We're gonna turn it up. Ah.
Summertime is over. I know that you're leaving soon. I'd love to spend the time with you. And when the nights get colder, I wanna lay here in your arms. And in the morning you're gone. I got what you want, you got what I need. Baby, I don't wanna see you leave. Don't take your love from me. Please don't tell me no.
The juice lips.
Please don't tell me no. Please don't tell me no.
All right, we're hearing an echo. I hear that we're hearing an echo. We can't have that. We cannot have an echo. So I'm going to just go ahead and drop all of these different windows down. We cannot do that. Make sure that all the windows are taken down. And then I will come back. Uh, uh, uh. Good night. Also, the music producer, pray for the young fella Gary. We're going to stop streaming. We're going to stop that down and we're going to bring it back and make sure there's nothing else up. There we go. Nothing else is up. Share the screen. Share the screen. And let's hear the music again. And let me know if you guys can hear the music and if it's playing okay. We're going to make sure that it's not giving us any echo this time. Let me know, guys. Let me know.
Summertime is over. I know that you'll be leaving soon. I'd love to spend a little time with you. And when the nights get colder, I wanna lay here in your arms. And in the morning you'll be gone. I got what you want, you got what I need. Baby, I don't wanna see you leave. Don't take your love from me. Please don't tell me no. 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 Oh, baby, please stay. Can I have this moment? Tomorrow you'll be off to school, and I don't know when I can see your face again. So baby, let's enjoy it. Got everything you need right here. Baby, you ain't gotta go nowhere. I got what you want, you got what I need. Baby, I don't wanna see you leave. Don't take your love from me. Please don't tell me no. 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 Oh, baby, please stay. Yeah. Stay here till the morning when the sunlight shines in. I just wanna see your face, yeah. So stay with me, my baby. Yeah. Please don't tell me no. 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 Stay one night with me. Please don't tell me no. Oh, baby, please stay.
That's nice. That's nice, right? That was hot.
You're doing me.
Sounds good. Hey, girl, like I said, it sounds good. How's the sound, guys? Yeah. Thank you, guys. Who's this? Who's Facebook user? Who's that?
Every day, every night, I think of us. Think of all the things we do for love. Even when we fuss and fight, there's nothing like making love. You and me, we got a vibe, we got a trust. Even when we mad or waking up, this love is so good inside, is all that I'm thinking of. Baby, I can't believe we found it. Can we live in this moment? I like the way that you're talking. Boy, I don't know what you've been doing to me, but you do it to me. Baby, I love what you've been doing to me. Keep on doing to me. Baby, you know this feeling keep me up. And all I think about is us. Yes, I love this thing you're doing to me. Yeah, you do it to me. You know you do it to me. Boy, you know we do it right. We compromise. Gotta stick together, you and I. Ain't nobody come between as long as we keep it tight. See, all I need is you and me, the perfect team. Love is so strong, you got me weak. I'm feeling so good inside. You're all I'm thinking of. Baby, I can't believe we found it. Can we live in this moment? Like the way that you're talking. Boy, I don't know what you've been doing to me, but you do it to me. Baby, I love what you've been been doing to me. Keep on doing to me. Baby, your love is healing, keep me up. And all I think about is us. Yes, I love this thing you're doing to me. Yeah, you do it to me. You know you do it to me, baby. Can't believe we found it. Can we live in this moment? I like the way that you're talking. Boy, I don't know what you've been doing to me, but you do it to me. Baby, I love what you've been doing to me. Keep on doing to me. Baby, your love is healing, keep me up. And all I think about is us. Yes, I love this thing you're doing to me. Yeah, you do it to me. You know you do it to me. Do it to me. You know you do it to me. Doing to me, you know you do it to me.
Lovely, lovely music. Don't you agree? Are you enjoying the music? I love that music.
Ooh,
One more, and then we're gonna go. Oh, no copyright on this music. Kajo, lovely music.
don't know what is real, no lie.
The name is
I've had enough.
Tijuana
Guess
Jones.
this was the final try.
Tijuana Jones.
That's how you make me feel. Don't know where we're going. I'm tired of the wheel. No, I don't wanna do this. Now I'm saying bye-bye. Time for me to let you go. Let you go.
Okay, next time.
I don't know where I'm going now, but I'm gonna be okay, no doubt. So let me
Let me go
go.
soon.
Let me go. Right now it hurts. Hurts for me to let you go. Let you go.
Let you go.
Gotta put me first.
Make sure I gotta let you go.
I gotta do this on my own. Gotta let you go.
I 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 gotta let you go. Yeah, I gotta let you go. Let you go.
You just gotta let you home now.
Lost myself. Lost myself
Good night,
inside your world. Yeah.
God bless. Good night. Thank you so much for tuning in.
You didn't help. Just wanted me to be your girl. Oh.
Let's connect
Now
after
I'm
the
saying
show.
bye-bye.
10 minutes.
Time for me to let you go. Let you
I gotta let you go,
go.
guys.
I don't know where I'm going now, but I'm gonna be okay, no doubt. So let me go. Let me go.
It's too cold outside.
Right now it hurts. Hurts for me to let you go. Let you go. Gotta put me first. I gotta do this on my own. Gotta let you go. I gotta let you go.
Let you go.
I gotta let you go. Yeah, I gotta let you go. Let you go. Lost myself. Lost myself
Got my guitar and jamming
inside your
session.
world. You didn't help. Just wanted me to be your girl.
Awesome, awesome. That's Tijuana. Tijuana. I hope that's how you say it. No copyright music. We're not playing any copyright music anymore on the MJ show. So, guys, actually, I want to just do one final thing. She stole my thunder. I want to know how the mic sounds, and I'm going to push it away from my mouth. I want to know how it sounds like this. All right. I want to put it outside of the view of the camera, and I want to know how it sounds. So I'm going to count to 10. I'm going to count to 10 and let me know how it sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As I counted there, what was the volume like? Were you able to hear me clearly? Were you able to hear me clearly? Just chair dancing here, folks. Don't mind me. How were you able to hear me? Were you able to hear me clearly as I'm counting, as I'm speaking, without the mic in the view of the camera? I want to see if I don't necessarily think that I need to have the mic so close to my mouth, but I want to just give it a quick test. How does it sound? Yes, it sounds good. All right, that's good. I can actually speak to you without having the mic in the view of the camera. If that's the case, does that sound okay? Does that sound loud and clear, everybody? Let me know. For those who are still with me, does that still sound loud and clear? She stole my thunder. What do you say? What do you say? It sounds good, an audible volume difference, but you can still hear without issue. Are you sure? I definitely want to give you the best sounding quality that I possibly can. Um, it's a, you heard the noticeable difference, right? Uh, you know what? I can actually listen back to it. I can listen to the recording afterwards. Oh, Gail gives me a thumbs up. Mishka gives me a thumbs up as well. Heard. Yeah, that's okay. I understood what you said. So we'll give it a try. We'll see if it works like this. Then I'll leave it outside of the camera view. But it needs to be nice and clear. It needs to be clear is what the most important thing is, so that you guys can hear me clearly, and that you can get the best quality sound I can possibly give. So, okay, heard. Okay. All right. So with that said, everybody, all good. Gary says it's still good. It's still good. But is it brilliant though? Is it just as good as it was, or is it not as good? Is it not as good? It looks better. It actually does look better, right? It looks better. So I want to improve things step by step. I get the A-OK sign from Gary. All right, let's give it a try. I'm going to listen back to it after I finish, and I will hear if I like it. And the StreamYard logo at the top, that's going to be gone because I'm going to upgrade the StreamYard version that I have. We're about to do some new things, guys. We're about to do some new things. And if you see the Leader Turney's studio, man, it is top notch. So we need to step up. We need to level up. I think it's time for a new studio, guys. What do you think? It's time for a new studio. So again, I want to thank each and every one. He said just as good. Wow, just as good. Let's see. What is I think it is fine as is. Maybe have the mic overhead. It's different. I wouldn't say worse. It's different. Wouldn't say worse. Okay, so we're going to try a few things, and we're going to come with the best solution for everybody. With that said, have a good night, everybody. I will be back on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and I'm going to have more tech tips for you. And we might have also a guest, a scheduled guest. But either way, I will have people come and join me. We'll have a topic. We'll talk about whichever topic we decide upon for the day. And I am just so happy to be in this community with all of you. You all add something great to my life. New things I'll be watching. New studio. Yeah, I gotta get a new studio. I feel like I need need a new studio. And if you're just coming in for the first time, please go ahead and like the stream, like the video, subscribe, share it if you can, and also turn on the notifications on YouTube so that you can be notified when I'm going live. All right, it's going to typically be Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. But I might do some random, spontaneous shows sometimes to accommodate other people who want to jump on with me, as well as just a feeling. I might just feel like going on a Sunday night, depending on what's going on. But I'm definitely happy to support everybody in the community, and we go from there. All right, guys. Bonsoir, tout le monde. Bonsoir, tout le monde. All right. Good night, everybody. I will see you next time. Bye for now.